A little green light say that we're good to go for a big game here of the World Cup, and we are ready to rock and roll, son. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because this is a must-win game. This is an absolute must-win game here of the World Cup, and obviously here we do have our boys, the Australians, taking on Tunisia. Now, look, I know Tunisia doesn't exist as a country, but we're going to have to put up with it tonight. You know, you're just going to have to move on from it, and you're going to have to just watch on as we see a nice little masterclass here by the Socceroos. You're just going to have to believe in the boys, you know, just believe in the Socceroos. I know that we got slapped by France, but we did lead the world champions 1-0 for about 15 minutes. So has anybody else in the World Cup done that? I don't think so. So that would arguably make us the second best team in the world. Just want to throw that one out there because no other team has led 1-0 against France in this World Cup so far. So realistically, for 15 minutes there, we were actually the world champions. Just want to throw that one out there. But tonight, guys, obviously, Tunisia taking on Australia. Both these teams, well, Tunisia actually got a draw against Denmark, which is what we got against Denmark when we played in 2018. But Tunisia got a draw against Denmark 0-0 last week, a couple of days ago anyway. You know, it was okay. They were probably the better team, to be honest with you, but they don't really have much going for them up front. It's going to be a very difficult game here for Australia to win today because Tunisia are a very good defensive outfit. You know, they're defensively quite solid, but attacking-wise, they don't really have anything. There's just not really too much going for them at all. So it's not really a worry for me regarding how many goals could be put past us. It's about the fact that can we get a goal to put past them, realistically, is kind of my thought process in today's game. We'll go through the lineups in just a few moments, but don't forget as well, Denmark do play France a little bit later on tonight. The last couple of days, guys, I've been taking a little bit of a break. It's been really hectic this last month and a half with the Rugby League World Cup and at the FIFA World Cup and whatnot. So, you know, sometimes you just need to take a step back, but I'm not going to miss any Australian games, and we won't do the games later on tonight, but we'll probably kick it back off for, you know, Monday morning or something like that. Oh, maybe I should turn my phone sound off. Yes, that would be a great idea here. But let's get into the two-team lineups here, guys, before I do get into the chat and see what you guys are saying. Hit that thumbs up button. Just go and do it. Hit the thumbs up button, baby. It's a perfect time here for a game. It's currently 8 p.m. Muppet time. It is 7 p.m. in Queensland. Buddy Perth. Shit, man. It's like buddy nearly 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Unbelievable time there. No, I think it's like 4 p.m. or whatever. But overall, it's going to be a great night here. So let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Absolutely smack it. We're nearly at 21,000. And let's get into the two-team lineups where Graham Arnold continues to hate Jamie McLaren. So for Tunisia today, 3-4-3 formation with Eamon Damen as the goalkeeper. He was very good against Denmark the other day. Denmark had a few decent little shots, but Damen, he was Damen of the day. He was fantastic in goal. And I think we've been seeing this World Cup really has been influential with the keepers more so than normal, because we have seen, I think we're only 2 0-0s away from having the most scoreless draws in a World Cup history, and we're still only into the beginning of the group stage 2, right? So not the greatest World Cups, and I think we all expected this. This was never really going to be a crazy World Cup overall, because the way that we've transgressed in regards to the whole Qatari bullshit. Yeah, I think people went in with a negative mindset, and even the players went in with a negative mindset, and I think that's really transpired into it. So I can see this one being a bit of a fizzer, and then obviously that 2026 one in America, Canada, and also Mexico being absolutely fantastic. But yeah, Eamon Damen, he was fantastic as the goalkeeper. Then you go to the three at the back, which is Montessar Talbi, Yassine Maraya, and then Dylan Bron as the three at the back, with the midfields being Issa Laidouni, Elias Skiri, Mohamed Daraga, and Ali Abdi. And then the three up front will be Youssef Misakni, who was the captain as well today, Issam Jabali, who was pretty decent last week, but like I said, their attackers, not that great, and then Naeem Sliti as the man on the right. They do bring 3 backup goalkeepers with them, which is interesting because usually teams only bring the 2. They've got Ayman Mathlouthi on the substitutions with Bashir Bansad and Muez Hassan. Then the rest of the substitutions are Bilal Ifa, Nada Gandri, Hannibal Nejbri, Wabi Kazri, who is a nice little player there on the bench. Really interesting that he's actually on the bench instead. Taha Kanisi, Ala Malul, Fajani Sassi, Ben Ramdani, Ali, Galen Shaloui, Sifadin Jaziri, Wajdi Kashrida, and then Anis Slimane. So that, and he's a nice little player too. So it's not a bad team for Tunisia, but in the same sense, if you're Australia here, you should be thinking you can win this. And if you're Tunisia, you could also be thinking you can win this. I think this game is completely and utterly up for grabs. But we're going to be biased because we're obviously Aussies and we're the greatest country on the planet. But for Australia, 4-3-3 formation. Pretty basic there. Matty Ryan is the goalkeeper. Need to see him do a better performance than he did against France. That was really, really deplorable from him, our most experienced player and our captain, who gave away that second goal which completely changed the momentum and the way that game was going. It was, even if it was 1-1 at the time, the fact of the matter is that by giving them that second goal before half time, and in the space of 5 minutes, we were up from 1-0 to down 2-1. We were up 1-0 to down 2-1, and he was a big part of that. So, need to see a captain's goalkeeper performance here of a lifetime from Matty Ryan, who normally we rely on quite heavily, but yeah, it wasn't his game last week. In the back line, I've got Kai Rouse, Fran Karacic, Aziz Behic, and Harry Suter. So let's get that big old Harry Suter head onto a nice little header today. Aaron Moy, Roland McGree, and Jackson Irvine in the midfield. Jackson Irvine so close the other day to equalising just before half-time to make it 2-2, but it did hit the post there. Unfortunate. Let's see Jackson Irvine absolutely slap it today. And then Matthew Leckie, Mitch Duke, and Craig Goodwin up front. So Leckie had a really brilliant assist for Craig Goodwin for that opening goal against France, but Mitchy Duke, Mitchy Duke just was... not fantastic, right? I'm not a big fan of the old Mitch Duke. I think he can do his job, and I think he was literally this close to obviously scoring a goal. But overall, he didn't score the goal. He still missed it by that much, and didn't really do too much elsewise. So I really think that McLaren should be starting, or even get into Cumdog, or even get into Kuol. But in the same sense, I think Kuol's better to come off the bench a little bit early than what Arnold did last week. I thought Arnold was absolutely dreadful in regards to his substitutions on Tuesday, I think it was. I think it was absolutely dreadful. You do not wait to be down 4-1 in the 70th minute before making substitutions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already down by a large amount going into the last 20 minutes of the game. You do it at like half time, or you do it at the 55th or 60th minute, right? Give them 30 minutes to, hold on. You give him 30 or so minutes to really wake up into the game and really transgress into the game. But instead, Arnold waited way too late, and then you don't really get to see much from the Cumdog or Kowal or any of the guys that did come on there. But anyway, let's get into the substitutions here. So Andrew Redmayne and Danny Vukovic are the two backup goalkeepers today, with Milos Jezinek and Nathaniel Atkinson, who got absolutely turned to shit by Mbappe in that game, by the way. Marco Tilio should probably start. Bailey Wright, Jamie McLaren also should be starting. Aiden Hrustic on the bench here today. I think he was injured that first game. I think he might be still injured. He might not be used again. If he wasn't injured, I think he'd be starting. Awa Maybill, he should come on at some point today. He's a great little player there. Also got some pace. And we're going to need pace today because the Tunisians are going to really try and grind it out of it and slow the play down. They're not a fast-paced team. They're a grindy team. So get a bit of pace going there and try and get on the back foot. Cameron Devlin, Thomas Dang, Geraint Kowal, Joel King, Jason Cummings, which is obviously the Cumdog, and then Keanu Bacchus. Funny story about Cummings, obviously Cumdog, is that on Tuesday, Twitter, there was actually a trending of Cumdog, and obviously anyone who's not Australian won't know what that means. So a lot of people worldwide were like, what the hell is a Cumdog? Why is this trending? Because that sounds so dodgy. And it's like, well, listen, if you don't know about a Cumdog, then you're a muppet, because it's the greatest player that ever did play. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit better than Messi. Messi, he scored one penalty? Or just, give the Cumdog a little bit more time. Maybe he can slap something in himself. But there's the two team lineups there, guys. I think Australia do have a strong enough lineup to win this game. I do think that Tunisia will be very hard to break down, though. This could easily be a 0-0. It really could be. It could be a 0-0. It could be a 1-0. I'll take a 1-0. I will. That's what I think. I'm going to go Australia 1-0. That's also a bit biased, because obviously I need and want Australia to win this game. But with that being said, it's not out of the question, right? It's not out of the question. Actually, I would love to see the odds for this game, actually. I would love to see. Yeah, I would love to see it. But let's go into the chat here and let's see what you guys are saying. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here, and let me read out this Muppet chat message here from the big fella Potato Cat. Thank you very much for the $8 donor though, bro. Thank you very much for the $8 donation. He says, McLaren is our worst striker in link-up play. That's why he's on the bench. Potato Cat, you're a Wanderers fan. Listen. I get you like me, do, because he's a Wanderer, and, I appreciate that, but come on, brother. Come on, man. You cannot be telling me that Mitch Duke should be starting over McLaren. You cannot be telling me. That Mitchy Duke should be starting over McLaren. I'm sorry. I believe it's ridiculous. But everyone's entitled to opinion. And if, things go differently the other day against France, and that was, a foot to the inner left, like when Mitch took a shot, went over the top right-hand corner. You know, if it was about, you know, a half a metre to a metre inside, it's a goal. And we're all sitting here circle jerking Mitch Stewart. But we're not, because he didn't get it. And besides that, didn't do much at all throughout the entire game. So, no, I believe McLaren just has a crack. And if not, okay, put Koala on, you know. If not, put somebody else there, because I just think this is a really important game. And I don't see... And look, I hope to be proven wrong. This is the thing with football and sport in general, is that with what I do, I have to make a comment, right? So I can easily be proven wrong, or I can be proven right. I actually don't give a shit if I'm proven wrong, and I don't give a shit if I'm proven right either. I don't want to be proven right in this situation, because I would love Mitch Stewart to go out and score a hat-trick today. I would love him to prove me wrong and say, BK Sport, eat a dick, I've just gone out and scored a hat-trick, we've won 3-0. I'd love that, but I just don't believe it. So, you know, yeah. Please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Please, for the love of God, win the game, prove me wrong. Please. Dasmo says, so hard for Peru to play. Oh, wait, they're not playing, Dasmo. I don't think you know this. They're not playing, son. Dasmo says, about to be on a 2-game win streak this World Cup since our last game got cancelled after 9 minutes. It did, yeah. It was game over after the 9 minutes, which was fantastic. Brighton says, masterclass, no dramas, mate. No dramas, mate. Too easy. Too easy. Nobody says, Blaze, what happened to the English tea versus American hot dog live stream? I cancelled that one, and I'm kind of glad I did, because that game was absolutely dog shit. Absolutely dog shit there between England and USA. Jawbones says, yo, hello, mate, how you doing? Brighton says, basically the champs. Patty Cat says, going to be at Marconi watching Australia win 2-0 Australia. I like it. But I don't know if we scored 2, but I'll take it. I hope I'm proven wrong again, son. James Bryce, I'm nervous. Really want to see Oz making it past the group stage. So do I, man. I don't think Arnold lasts past this World Cup if we lose today. And I think that if we don't look at least competitive in this group stage, then Arnold will go. And I'm not too sure who they look at next, but I don't think that he'll be there soon after, especially with the criticism that he will face. He's already facing quite a bit of criticism as we speak, you know, and we're only a game into the World Cup. But, you know, we had to go through the tough stages to get here. And like, yes, okay, cool, we beat Peru. And yes, okay, cool, we went through the tough area of going through the South American qualification and whatnot. But overall, we're not getting the performances we want. We have great facilities. We do actually have quite a decent little bit of money that goes into it. Not as much money as Europe and Asia and whatever is wanking on about now. But the fact of the matter is that we should be doing better in this sport than we are. Right, you go back to 2006 and you can see a fantastic group of guys. Brasciano, Timmy Cahill, Harry Kuehl. You know, that group at the time. Lucas Neal, who I understand with the penalty, but overall was fantastic play. You know, we had great guys. Marky Schwarzer. You know, we got Marky Schwarzer in the World Cup. It was absolutely unbelievable. And then you go and have a look at Matty Ryan and look what he did against France. We should be doing a lot better than what we are right now. So, I think that it's not necessarily only on Arnold. I think there is a lot of financial issues, and I think there is a lot of support issues. But overall, I have the Socceroos as probably the second biggest national team in this country when doing well. I would say that the Wallabies will always be, but I think the secondly would be the Socceroos. And then thirdly, I think it actually is Australian cricket. But I think that because cricket's so intertwined into culture, people say cricket. But overall, I think if the Socceroos were successful, it'd be number 2. And I think if the Wallabies are successful, number 1. Mevda says, I felt like we're capable of being offensive, but I felt like we played it too safe after we kicked that goal. No, absolutely. France are just too good. Hopefully we can turn this match around. And if you guys are watching my stream for the Australia versus France game, you can remember what I was saying. You know, and the whole chat was saying it too. Like, they were saying, should we go attacking or should we defend? You know, should we park the bus or should we be like, you know what, we're going to, crunch them. We're going to slap them. And it's like, we were that close to going up 2-0. We were. Mitch Stewart nearly scored that goal. It didn't happen, right? But I was saying, we're probably going to lose this game based on the fact that we don't know what we want to do right now. We didn't know whether we wanted to go forward and we didn't know whether we wanted to stay back. It was a really confusing situation for Australia. But, you know, overall, you know, we shouldn't be looking too much at that game. It was the World Cup champions, and I think everyone was hoping the best for the the World Cup curse. It just didn't happen, you know. But we showed fight. We showed a bit of something for at least the first half. The second half was dreadful as shit, but it really was. It really was. Brian says, getting Freddie Fittler vibes from Arnold. I can see it. Dasmate says, Cum Dog's going to be trending again after this. Mate, Cum Dog's always trending, son. He's always trending in my heart. Zakor says, hi. New Sound Jet says, Tunisia and Denmark to win to keep the World Cup curse alive. You shut your dirty mouth. You shut your dirty, filthy, dirty mouth. Where's Australia, son? Who gives a shit about Tunisia and Denmark? Say Australian Denmark or say Australian Tunisia. Shut your mouth, man. Dear me. Sebastian says, all right, lads, feeling confident? I'm feeling confident enough, yeah. But then again, I was feeling confident enough against France. Hey, we were leading though one stage. Don't take that away from us. You'll never be able to take that away from us, son. Never, never, never. Tommy says, Graham Marshall should be on Centrelink, not coach for a national team. I like it. I like it. 8168 says, what's up? How's it going? Mate, it's going. All right, it's going. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling vibrant. We'll be cracking on with some more streams this week. I've already seen some up and get timed out. Dasmate says, Matt Ryan got a win for the Lakers today and is ready to get a win for the Socceroos. Well, there you go. I hope you're right. Come dog for a goal? Yes, please. Yes, please. I've just gotten back to Pato Cat's donation, which was Western Sydney Wanderer. Just hate on the fact that I didn't like Mitchy Duke. Sports Night says, hope we win. Methodist says, I'm glad the match starts in the afternoon for me. It doesn't. It definitely doesn't, because you're in Adelaide, so that would be 9 p.m, that'd be 8 p.m, that'd be like 7:30. That's not... No. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know, but you never know what you're talking about. Brian Robinson says, 10-0, mate, no dramas. Exactly right. Young Rabbit says, Cub Dog wouldn't lose to Saudi Arabia. That's just saying. Cub Dog wouldn't lose to Saudi Arabia, Young Rabbit. You're absolutely spot on. Like, that's something that's the most spot on thing that I think I've nearly ever seen. That is absolutely spot on. Newtown Jess says Tunisia 10-0. Okay, well, you're obviously a dickhead. Methodist says, release the Cub Dog. I'm not going to read the rest of your comment. Sports Nut says, if we are a chance to make it through or not. Yeah, if we win this game, all we need to do is draw Denmark. We've got to hope that France beat Denmark later on tonight. We've got to hope that, look at this twat, you know what I'm saying? Like, Newtown Jets, a guy obviously from Sydney, is just wanking on it. This is like those guys who were Australian and dressed up in French shit and went to Fed Square, and then were surprised that people wanted to have a crack at him. It's like, I get it, it's funny and whatnot, but in the same sense, don't be surprised when people want to slap you for coming down deliberately to piss people off for a bit of content. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to Brisbane to hand out wooden spoons when they get a wooden spoon, I'm not going to be surprised when people get pissed off, and that's why I was like, what's it wrong with these dudes? They dressed up in French shit and celebrated in Fed Square when France scored. Like, no shit people are going to throw shit at you. No shit when people want to punch on with you. Like, it's just crazy. And it's like, Newtown Jets, you're probably going to last about 5 minutes because I can see that you're already just trying to troll by saying Tunisia 2-0. Like, you're literally Australian, bro. Just shut your mouth. Millie says, I'm a Western Sydney Wanderers fan and even I know Duke shouldn't be starting. Bingo. Zakor says, Australia badly need back Tim Cahill and Harry Kuehl for tonight's game. Thanks, Zakor. Thank you. They're about 100 years old, but thank you. Australia win 4-0. Is this a must-win game? This is an absolute must-win game. We can't draw, I don't think. I don't think we can draw. If we draw, we'd be on 1 point. Tunisia would be on 2 points. France will beat Tunisia. Don't worry about that. So what would happen? What would need to happen? Then... if France would need to beat Denmark, but let's assume that Denmark were to win that game 2-1, right? Which it doesn't happen. But if it did happen, that means that Denmark would be on 4 points, France would be on 1 point. We would effectively need Tunisia to draw or beat France, and we would then also need to beat Denmark by a good 2 goals. Or 3 goals. We'd have to beat Denmark like 3-0 or 4-1 or some shit like that. It makes it really difficult. If we don't win today... it makes it really, really difficult. And we do need France later on tonight to do us a favour as well, realistically. Dave says, it was my bad. James Bryan says, should Roger be playing? No. Sebastian Gomez says, speaking of cricket, I treated myself to an England sleeveless jumper just before the Pakistan Test series. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. That's incorrect, Newtown Jets. That's literally incorrect. Australia do not need to beat Denmark to keep it alive. That's not true at all. They do not need to do that. If France beat Denmark tonight and Australia beat Tunisia tonight, all we need to do is draw with Denmark. So thank you for your opinion, but obviously you're trolling. Or you just don't know what you're talking about and just sound like an idiot because you're trying to get under the skin of Australia. Actually, time out. This guy's obviously here for the wrong reasons. The Big VA show says, digressing here, but how screwed are we against Wales tonight? Wallabies. I don't really think Wales are that great. I think Wales probably win, but I don't think it's that crazy. Man. Christian Cass says, if we win today, we need France to beat Denmark. Yes, absolutely. Well, we don't need it, but we would like it. Because if France beat Denmark and we beat Tunisia, then all we need is a draw against Denmark. But if we beat Tunisia and Denmark beat France, we would still need to win. But it would only be a win. It wouldn't be by goal difference, right? So there's a lot of things that can still happen, yeah. Woodard says, Cumber will shoot all over the place. 1 second. I've just seen... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get all these comments. There's a few already. This game starts in about 40 minutes time, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Also, just remember, guys, and I can see your donation Xavier. 1 second, bro. We're probably going to time you out because this game just means quite a lot to us, yeah? But if you're here to have a bit of a laugh and whatnot, I get that. But if you're deliberately going to troll, yeah, we'll just time you out because it's just not necessary at this point. Nate Jason, I've got Australia 3-1 paying 31 smackers. I like it. That's a little bit crazy, though. I don't like the scoreline. I think there's going to be a lot less scoring than that, but I like it just because Australia's winning. Xavier Brown, with the $8 we do donation. Let's go, son. Love you. Appreciate you for the donation. Says, come on the Aussies. We need another Tim Cahill versus Japan moment tonight. Yeah, Timmy Cahill versus Japan. Or, I was about to say Timmy Cahill versus Netherlands, but we did lose that game 3-2. We did go up 2-1 in that game, though. We did go up 2-1 in that game. What's another game? Serbia. Serbia was a good one, 2010. I think we won 2-0. We needed to, I think, win 3 or 4-0. But then again, Ghana. We needed Germany to beat Ghana, and we needed to beat Serbia by like 2 goals or 3 goals. I think it was 3. And we only won by 2, but also Germany drew 1-1, I believe, with Ghana. But that was a good year for Ghana. But in the same sense, the only reason we missed out that year was because of that goal difference. Was because of the goal difference. Actually, I think we need to win by 3 or 4 to go through on goal difference. But if Ghana had lost, then we would have gone through just by beating Serbia. I think so. Sergeant Gunn says, Jets is shit wanker. There's a reason they're no longer in the comp. Brother says, bandwagons aren't welcome, to be honest. It's just so surprising that Australians, don't pretend like Australians, you either support the country or you don't. If you don't support the country, then, go watch something on YouTube right now. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch the football. You call it soccer, whoop your shit. You don't like it, you don't like it. Go watch something else. We're going to sit here and we're going to support our team, though. Feel free to jump on the wagon when you want to, but, for the time being, we're just going to sit here and enjoy it. Rollway says, thoughts on the England versus USA draw. Very disappointing draw there for England. Very good win, very good draw, for the USA. So much so that I think in their news articles they actually put out that they won, not realising how stupid they looked. But then again, that's America. But they've had 2 draws. So USA now get to play Iran, which I think they can win in. And I think they win in. And I think that England will come first in the group, because I think they beat Wales. But Wales are a chance still. They were so unlucky, to lose that game 2-0. But actually, no, I don't think they're a chance now because of the way England beat Iran in the first game 6-2. But overall, if Wales play well enough, if England play the same way they did this morning, I'm telling you right now, Wales could win that game. England were dreadful, man. As if you're not starting Phil Foden. You crazy? Just because I'm a City fan doesn't mean shit. How are you not starting Phil Foden? He's one of the best talents in the world. Oh, yes, it's G'day from St. Kindos in Greece. Hello, champione. We'll probably see your Greeks in the next World Cup. We probably will, considering that there is 46 teams in the next World Cup rather than just 32. The big VA Socials, thoughts on the Wallaby squad playing tonight? I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to go obviously look at it right now on stream, considering we're doing the football. Christian cares if we win today and Denmark lose, does it become a sudden death game against Denmark to get through? No, we only need a draw then. In your circumstances, we win, they lose, draw, it gets us through. But if we win, they win, then yes, it's a win or go home. But they would only need a draw, right? So regardless, that 4-1 drubbing means that effectively we can't finish on the same points as them. But I don't really think we can. The only way we could is if we lost tonight. So this is kind of how it could play out. No, if we drew tonight, this is a way we could finish on the same points as them. Or that be a legitimate, no, because the goal difference. No, either way, it's Denmark will either have a draw or win, or we'll have a draw or win kind of situation. Alright, let's go back up here. Skank says 2-1 Australia. Christian Cass, I've got 1-0 Australia. I've gone 1-0 as well. Ryan Pinch says Australia the best. Big Papa says Bottle Blaze. Let's go Socceroos. Exactly right. Christian Cass, I had Argentina's favourites pre-tournament, but now I really think it's Brazil to lose. Yeah, Richarlison, those two. That second goal was fantastic. Look, I think it is Brazil's to lose right now, but in the same sense, it's a long World Cup to go still. And, I still think that was a really pivotal England performance today that really put me back down a notch in regards to where England were. I thought England were going to be a lot better than they are, based on that first performance, but that was Iran, So now that brings it back and says, well, USA aren't that great, and they didn't even beat them. And the USA was super close to actually winning that game overall, but they didn't, so it was still 0-0. But the point of the matter is that, who else is really going to be there? Germany lost to Japan 2-1. Japan always turn up in World Cup. They just don't win it, but they always turn up. Who else is there? Argentina obviously lost to Saudi Arabia, as we know. Like I said, England drew with the USA. Who else has been decent? Spain, they won 7-0 over Costa Rica, though. Like, I will wait to see Spain versus Germany before I make a decision on Spain. Portugal, not so great. They're lucky, actually, to win that game 3-2 because their goalkeeper made a bit of a howler late on there. But luckily for them, wasn't Ghana, was it? I don't think it was Ghana, was it? I can't remember. But yeah, they won 3-2 in a game they should have been winning by a bit more than that. Not confident in Portugal. Never was confident in Portugal, to be completely honest with you. Italy, they are absolutely fantastic. I reckon they win the World Cup, but obviously playing FIFA. Same with Peru. So yeah, I think Brazil definitely is theirs to lose, but there's a long way to go still. Boxers, when does Australia play? Australia plays in 30 minutes time then. 30 minutes time. So plenty of time to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here and get around it. Bing, 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 bing. Let's get it. Let's get it. We might see Cuba for the first time in 80 years since the World Cup is 48 teams. Are you deliberately trying to look stupid? Or, like, what are you trying to do? Foden next Messi. I reckon the Saudis beat Poland. I didn't actually reply to this, but I got a message about this today. I forgot to reply to it, to ask me my thoughts on that. That's a hard game to predict. I think Poland will win. And I think Lewandowski gets a goal. I think that was the moment for Saudi Arabia. I think they had their moment. Now they move it away. But with that being said, based on the first result, you'd think so, yeah. You'd think so. No, Xavier, I'm taking a little bit of a break at the moment. Like, I'm kind of taking it a bit easy. Like I said, getting up every single night and streaming multiple games is just a little bit too hard doing it for 2 months straight. So I'm just, doing what I need to do. Ryan and Pinch says 3-0 or 3-1 Australia. You are cutting out. No, I'm not cutting out. Brunswick says apparently after the England vs USA game, the BKRmy started booing the coach. Because Gareth Southgate is an idiot. Like, Gareth Southgate is not a good coach. He's not a good coach. Good call, Jay. Very good call. Yeah. Like, for someone to say the shit that he's been saying so far, and then to say, I reckon Cuba could get in. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I reckon Fiji could get in. Like, come on, man. Like, we're talking about, you're talking about Cuba, but have you thought about the other teams that probably would be there? Like the Ivory Coast, like Italy, like, who else is there that missed out that were very, very good? Who's that really? The other one, Peru, Chile. Ukraine, Russia, you'd see New Zealand get in, you'd see teams like Jordan, probably even you wouldn't see Afghanistan necessarily. You see a lot of African teams probably still sneak in there, like the likes of Nigeria probably will be here, and then you got some uppers saying Cuba, and you're just like, you're an idiot. Sport Reaction says, Blaze, you didn't seem harsh in the Aussie loss. We don't have excuses. Saudi beat Argentina and Japan beat Germany, the favourites. What on earth did I just read? What did I just read? Blaze, you didn't seem harsh in the Aussie loss. We don't have excuses. Saudi beat Argentina and Japan beat Germany, the favourites. Okay, 1, Germany are not the favourites in the World Cup. And 2, what on earth does Saudi Arabia versus Argentina and Germany versus Japan have the shit to do with the Socceroos playing France? What on earth are you talking about? So what? We are basically required to win against the World Cup champions and expected to win because these other two teams had a shock result in another pool. What are you talking about? Like, that is one of the wildest statements that I've seen and has been alluded to on the channel. We see some dumb shit, but that's incredible. Because there is 2 massive results elsewhere, we are then expected. We don't have any excuses because somebody else did something against some other team in another day. What the shit are you talking about? Roy says Portugal are floppers. And I knew Brazil were good, but geez, they're super good. Yeah, Brazil. Well, Serbia was my team to be the underdogs in this World Cup. And they looked really tough for a good 80 minutes. I thought they were going to get a draw. They don't really look to have too much up front, but I still think Serbia will go through as second in that group. I really like Serbia, and that's how good Brazil were. Brazil looked sweet, man. Brazil looked sweet. Timmy Carter says it will come back. Algeria, Egypt, another 2 there, yeah. And also, who's another Middle Eastern country? Yeah, Mappa's been early now. I know, crazy. 29 hitters says who won. The game starts in 25 minutes, bro. Game starts in 25 minutes. What was I saying? Christian guesses Blaze is so tired of reading stupid comments. Bro, it happens all the time, man. You know, and it's like, there's a difference between opinion and dumb shit. You know, like, I get it when this is what I'll say. You're entitled to your opinion, but I don't agree with it, right? Or I think it's stupid. And that's just me. That's my opinion, right? But there's a difference between that and then someone saying, well, Germany lost to Japan and Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, so why couldn't Australia do it against France? Like, those 2 teams did it, so why not us? We have no excuses now. I have an aneurysm reading comments. I have an aneurysm. But it says Germany the favourites. Yeah, no. Jerome says people watch the friendlies, they would know Germany wasn't going to do good in this World Cup. So I kind of disagree with you, Jerome, in a sense. I understand that in the warm-ups, qualifiers, and friendlies and whatnot, Germany haven't been fantastic, but I did think Germany would be a sneaky. You know, I thought they would be a bit better than people were expecting. But with that being said, they just weren't, you know, and you got to stand up and say, oh, well, I was wrong. And yeah, Germany haven't turned up so far, but it's one game, lads. You know, in Japan, they always turn up in this World Cup. They always turn up in World Cups. They're an exciting team to watch. We obviously dislike them, but over Cuba won. Cuba, they played well tonight. But yeah, look, overall, Japan always turn up. So I'll wait to see on Germany. But yes, in the prelude to this World Cup, they weren't playing fantastic. I think Belgium's going to win the World Cup. Belgium didn't look fantastic against Canada, to be completely honest with you. Canada actually looked pretty fun, to be completely fair. But, you know, I think Belgium won 1-0. De Bruyne got man of the match, which obviously I love KDB, but overall I don't think he was necessarily the best player on the field. I don't think that anyone in Belgium really shone. But I guess they'll take the win. They take the win there, and overall they move on with the 3 points. But yeah, I didn't think it was fantastic, man. I didn't think it was fantastic. 29 hitters says win 2 games and you're in the quarterfinal. Not necessarily, man. You can get through with 4 points. Like, you can get through with 4 points. At this point, we're kind of looking to get the 6 points, obviously, but you can get through with 4 points. But with our goal difference after the Australia versus France game, then you don't want to be looking at goal difference. We'd need to win against Tunisia like 3-4-0 tonight just to kind of subsidise. But yeah, we need Denmark tonight to lose to France, obviously. Obviously. Hit that thumbs up button, guys, and subscribe if you're new around here. 25 minutes to go. We're on our way to 21,000. Let's see if we can hit it tonight. I'm just going to get this stream up and ready to rock and roll here. Nintendo said I wasn't being a Muppet. No, you were being a Muppet. Yes, I was just saying a fact that Cuba hasn't played in the World Cup since 1934. No, that's not what you said. What you said was we'll probably see Cuba in the next World Cup. There's a reason why you get timed out. People always do this victim mentality, like, I don't know what I did. I'm good. Like, it's not my fault. It's your fault. No, bro. No. Satan Kelton says, very honest player, KDB, saying how he thought he didn't deserve man of the match. Well, I kind of agree, to be completely fair. I didn't think that I don't think it was that great by anyone. I just think this whole World Cup's a bit of a fizzler, man. I really do. I just think the whole World Cup's a bit of a fizzler. But I hope it turns around. I hope it turns around and shit changes. But in the same sense, do Saudi really deserve that shit? Like, do they really deserve it? It's not Saudi, sorry. Do Qatar really deserve it? By the way, well done to Qatar being the first ever team to host and be knocked out in the group stages. Lose the first game of the World Cup, and also they are the first team to get knocked out of this World Cup. Jack says, up the Aussies, I hope we come second and verse Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia not topping their group, but yes, I would love to play Saudi Arabia. I would love to play Saudi Arabia. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, sir. That says, oh, damn. Jets actually have a fan. And they... 29 years, I reckon Brazil to win the World Cup. I think it's a good shout, man. I don't think anyone could go against it. But with that being said, it's a pretty basic pick, you know what I'm saying? But there's a reason why it's a basic pick, There's a reason why it's the favourites. Brighton says, have you seen that Qatar doco that came out the other day? What a screwed up place. Are you talking about the one Are you talking about the one that's about FIFA Uncovered? Because if you have, I've watched an episode of it, and I haven't had time to watch the full of it yet, but I can't wait to keep watching it because it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic, and anyone who knows football knows that this was coming. Like something like this was coming. Especially from the Americans who... They're the ones who got dudded big time. They're the ones who got dudded big time, baby. But at least they're the ones who obviously got the next World Cup anyway. Nate J says, I'm not a big football fan apart from the World Cup, but it seems like all the favourites are crumbling under pressure. I think an underdog has a real chance of winning the Cup. No. No. There'll always be an underdog who will get through to like the knockouts and whatnot. But they get done with pretty quickly. They get the underdog of 2018. I think they got to the quarterfinals, which is still 2 extra. There's 8 teams left at that point. I think Ghana. I think they got to the quarterfinals as well. Most of the time, the surprise packet will get through till the quarterfinals, and that's when they get done dirty. The upsets have made this World Cup a little more interesting for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have made it a little bit more interesting. Absolutely. But I guess the whole World Cup in general is still feeling a little bit like a shambles at the moment. Neymar already entered so early. Well, they're playing him as a midfielder anyway. Like, what do they want from him? They're playing, one of their best players, midfielder. Belgium, a bit of a controversial duo. They're always a team that... They're always a team that are very good on paper, but never actually win it. They never actually win it. Oh, I'm struggling to find stream right now. Give me 1 second here. How good it would be for Australia to host the World Cup. So apparently, I don't even think we're actually bidding for the 2031, which is weird. Apparently, the bidders currently are Morocco, who have bid it about 1 million times, but they never get it. I think they've had like 5 bids and just never seem to actually win the rights to it, which is understandable. I guess it'd be the second African nation to get it. I think there's Uruguay, Chile, and 2 other teams as well, or 2 other nations that want to host one as a joint bid. I'm over this joint bid shit. It makes no sense. It's like the whole point of the World Cup is so that they're all in the one place and it just feels like a vibe. The vibe and the energy is great. I think it's great for the Mexico, USA, Canada one, but overall I think that you go back to the one country, or at least neighbouring countries, unlike the Greece, Egypt, and some other place. I think I can't remember, but there was like a place in 3 of the different continents, and it seems really weird. And then you have Muppet Man, can't think of his name right now, in front of who is the leader of FIFA, who comes out and says, I want to have one in North Korea. Hey, dick, mate. And then it says Belgium came close in the 2018 World Cup. No, they didn't. Oliver Rathloff says, hey guys, does anyone have any hope left for my Germans? I don't. I do, but not to win the World Cup. I do still, but it's going to be tough because that Spain-Germany game is going to be literally peak. You need to win that game. It is a matter of life or death, literally, right? So it's not really a must-win game for Spain, but it's a must-win game for Germany. So yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting because Japan at this stage, look like they're gonna be going through to the knockouts, guaranteed nearly. I think they are because if they beat Costa Rica, who I'm pretty certain they're in that group. Yeah, I think it's Costa Rica because Spain, Germany, Costa Rica, Japan. So Japan have already beat Germany, which they were expected to lose to. They've already beaten them. They will beat Costa Rica. They're going to have 6 points, and they wouldn't have even played Spain yet. Like, it's crazy. Japan are going to go through. They could even top the group. They could even top the group, especially if Germany beats Spain. Then it's going to be, Germany and Spain to fight out for that second spot. Crazy. Preferred TIFO football on YouTube's 5-part doco, the Qatar World Cup explained over FIFA Uncovered, especially from a geopolitical and historical perspective. Really good. Yeah, but the one with the FIFA was very intricate in regards to how FIFA became corrupt, is why it was so interesting in my opinion. It wasn't necessarily just like FIFA are corrupt, this is what's happening, and have fun at a corrupt World Cup. It was more about this has been corrupt for decades, 50 years, 60 years, from Avalanche and all the like. So I haven't seen the other one, granted, but yeah, overall it's very well put together. 2030 should be hosted by the Gold Coast. I like it, Tommy. I like it, especially considering that's the best beach in Australia, and you know that considering you're a Manly fan and the Northern Beaches suck. Milos to say, Blaze and mate. So 25 said, I mean, controversial duo for Belgium as in QATAR and De Bruyne. Why? Spain's much too strong. Not necessarily. They played Costa Rica, man. They played Costa Rica. I think people are looking into that game and thinking, oh, Spain won 7-0. That's crazy, man. It's like, it's a decent scoreline, but I don't understand what people want from that game. Like, it was Costa Rica. Costa Rica struggled to controversially made this World Cup realistically. They actually controversially made this World Cup over New Zealand in the qualifiers. So, yeah, I don't think I'd read too much into that game whatsoever. Memphis says, Sue, that's the spirit. Sue says, Australia win. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, we need it. We need it. Yeah, the joke's kind of shit today, so I'm not going to lie. The joke about De Bruyne and QATAR is kind of shit. But 15 minutes to go here, guys, until the game gets underway. Come on, let's get around the Aussies, baby. Let's get around the boys. Hopefully they can get a win here today. We're going to have a drink, and then we're going to be all over it, son. I've already told, because my parents got back from Australia. And I already said, God help your souls of Australia win the 90th minute. I messaged my mum just before saying, listen, good luck, man. And good luck, brother. Good luck, man. Because we're going crazy. You're the biggest wisher, Brian Robinson. The best beach in Australia is Whitehaven that with Sundays, hands down. You're the biggest wisher that ever did wisher, mate. Can you go to a theme park at Whitehaven and win Sundays? You can't do shit. Can you go to a Gold Coast Titans game with Sundays? No. Can you see me there? No. Can't win. Sergeant says, good luck to the Aussies. Yeah, you better be supporting us, mate. You better. I don't have a team I'll be supporting in the World Cup, besides Australia. But, Christian, I couldn't care less who else wins it. But I would actually like to see, well, I guess because I've got USA in the sweepstakes, I guess them. But I would like to ideally see... I guess a South American team win it, just realistically, because it's been Europe for so long, since 2002, which was Brazil, 2006 Italy, 2010 Spain, 2014 Germany, 2018 France. I'd like to see it go back to South America. Because I'm going to scream if we score again. You reckon? Well, if Australia don't win, I'd want Germany. Why? Why? As Austin says, what are you watching it on? I think if you're in Australia, you can watch it on SPS. I'm in Fiji, so I'm watching it on soccerworldcup.me, which is fantastical. But sometimes it can be a little bit dodgy, son. A little bit dodgy. GT Hines not in the rugby league mind at the moment, bro. Give me until at least January, beginning of January, and then I'm back into the rugby league thought process. Get my estimate email says I got Germany. Also, guys, again, David's not going. I've told you this. David's not going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know David. Get my estimate email says I got Germany in the sweepstakes. That's right. I forgot about that. Nate J says, Blaze, mate, I've said it before, but if I met you in real life, I wouldn't recognise you without your headphones on, mate. Well, if I take these off, look how crazy this is. Wow, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I do have ears. Yeah, I know. It's something that most people don't really know. They don't. It's crazy to say. Can I turn this headset on? That'd be nice. Oh, I know what's happening here. Keep the mo. I'm probably not going to keep the mo, mate. I'm not going to keep the mo. Jack says, I'm saying if Australia don't win, I want Germany to win. My grandparents are German. Dear me. Guys, get around someone who's not won it recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, Blaze disappeared. Cool pie trick. Mate, it's a cool pie trick. I do it from time to time. It's like, no, I'm not going to mess around with the stream, but I could mess around with the stream. I could do it. But it says, you look like an entirely different person with those headphones, mate. I know, it's great. I do have ears. Aaron Moy, 7 goals and 54 Korea international appearances. I know, now I'm having to apparently listen to this World Cup commentary through the American version. I can't wait for this one. Can't wait to hear Saka about 30 times. Christian Cass, I've never heard you answer who you would pick between Messi or Ronaldo. Personally, I think that the best player is Messi, but I do respect the shit out of Ronaldo. But overall, like I'm not willing to die on the sword. I'm just willing to say that because they're very comparable. Because they both played in the La Liga for so long, they've both won multiple shit. If one of them won the World Cup, it'd be over. They've both won. One's won the South American trophy, the other one's won a Euros. So it's very difficult, but personally I like Messi. But then again, I had to deal with Ronaldo back when City was shithouse. And I wasn't a big fan of him back then. But overall, I still respect the shit out of him. Joey Chaz, let's go, you kangaroo loving blokes. Well, that's in kangaroo loving blokes. Fair enough. GTI says Richarlison getting best goal of World Cup. Oh, bro, we've had 1 week. You just wait till those quarterfinals come, round of 16 comes, semi-finals. This shit, it gets wild up because the teams, you have to have really quality goals to get you to that next level, right? So let's just wait in regards to the best goal of the World Cup. Chandler says Argentina could be out in the group stage. Could be. I could realistically see them losing to either Poland or Mexico. Could you though? Because Poland or Mexico both looked pretty average in their game when they played the other day. I think that Argentina will bounce back pretty heavily. I think they will beat Mexico. And I would love to see Mexico get the job done. I would love to see Mexico get through because Mexico are a very passionate footballing nation and I think that they would deserve it. But with that being said, that would mean that next week will probably more than likely be Messi's last World Cup because Messi could play until he's 39. I would throw that out there. I don't think he does, but overall, I wouldn't like to know that the next game, like on Messi's last World Cup, get knocked out in the group stages. Dylan Ferguson says, hello everyone, I say Australia wins 2-1. I've got 1-0. I don't think it'll be that high scoring, but with that being said, Australia's defence, maybe Tunisia can break it down, or hopefully we can break down theirs with our pace. But overall, I'm confident we can win here though. I am. Argentina-Portugal final wasn't happening before the World Cup, isn't happening right now, won't happen. Christian Kerr says, how did Denmark look against Tunisia? I had them as my underdogs. Denmark? No. And Denmark were the most overrated team pre-World Cup. I couldn't believe my eyes at how overrated Denmark were given pre-World Cup. Like, look, being realistic, removing my Australian bias, they more than likely come second in this group, yeah? But I think that they are superbly overrated. And I asked Sebastian what my thoughts were of Denmark. I laughed in someone's face when they said it on the stream. And he was like, Denmark are not a bad team. I'm like, they're not a bad team. But with that being said, like, they're not going to win the World Cup. They're not a good enough team to win the World Cup. They're a good enough team to compete. But overall, they drew with Tunisia 1-1 or 0-0. They couldn't even score against Tunisia. So if Denmark can't score, it's going to provide a pretty hard one for us here to score today. Then again, we drew 1-1 with Denmark in the last World Cup, and we were the better team in that game. Chandler says Lewandowski might finally score a World Cup goal against Argentina. I find that crazy that he's never. I only found that out the other day. That Lewandowski has never scored a goal in a World Cup, and then to miss that penalty is just insane. It's just insane. By the way, Joel, thank you very much for your $10 donation last night. I know I wasn't able to get the stream done, but I did see that, so I do really appreciate that, man. I do really appreciate that. Joey Chase says, they're saying Argentina vs Mexico will get crazy viewership. Yeah, because Argentina and Mexico are very heavily supported nations. Sebastian says, I just see Denmark as a dark horse who could reach the final given some good fortune like Croatia in 2018. They don't have anyone up front though, man. Like their attack is just, ugh. Like their midfield's fine. Their defense is okay. I think they've got great chemistry, but I don't think I'd be looking at them as a team that would scare me. Like I'm Australian and I don't necessarily believe they scare us. Like they don't scare me, and I'm an Aussie. Everyone should scare us. I honestly think that Tunisia could be more of a problem for us than Denmark. The way these two teams set up, I think that Tunisia could be more of a, they could definitely be more of a struggle for us than Denmark. Chandler's obviously Newtown Jets. Lowering Inga Towers says France, the Socceroos go through. Let's go, cheer, baby. I like it. Done with the World Cup curse. I don't give no shits about no World Cup curse anymore. France, you better beat Denmark and then you better beat Tunisia next week. I don't care. Just get that shit done. Sebi, Dark Horse to get through, and Dark Horse to go maybe to the quarterfinals, but overall I don't see them going too far. But they're my underdog team, I guess. We are 10 minutes away, guys. We're 10 minutes away from the kickoff of the game. Please, for the love of God, please don't make us regret our life choices for the next 90 minutes of our lives. Please, I don't care what religion you believe in, what God you believe in. Just please pray. Just pray for us, please. We need it. Please pray. Please. If Denmark finish fourth in the group, that will be something. Will it, though? Satan Gellin says we could keep a draw with Denmark. Yes, if we win today, then we would actually be, based on that thought process, if we win today, then we have a very we actually have a decent chance of going through. But we need to win today. And just remember, our last win in a World Cup came in 2010 against Serbia. And then before that was 2006, Japan. Against Italy in round 16. Nate J said, any bets on Newtown Chandler's next handle name? I'm going to go with Cronulla Sharks. I'm going to go Cronulla Sharks. Truck and Dano says France equals $500. Exactly right. Truck and get around him. He's got France in the sweepstakes. He was happy with the other. Were you happy though, Truckin? Like, were you happy with that performance? You know, like you've got France in the sweepstakes, but you're also Australian. You know, like it's a double-edged sword. Jared Choice, I'm hoping Australia can get up for the win, but don't underestimate Tunisia. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Damn well do. And I'm going to underestimate the shit out of them. Tunisia can shush. Tunisia can shush. They're going to shush. Tunisia can shush. How about that? It says, who will most likely kick the first goal for Australia? I hope it's Miss Duke. I hope it's goddamn Miss Duke. Jared Troy says, damn it, Tunisia are favourites for this match. Yeah, anyone who plays Australia should be favourites. I have a meat pie ready for. Good luck. I'll go with the North Sydney Bears. That's a good shout. Ryan Zargo says, Newtown Jets are a feeder club for the Sharks. That's why I said Cronulla. They're in the... they are currently in the... walkway. I don't even know what I'm saying here. In the walkway, the tunnel, the Redcliffe tunnel. Ryan Zargo says, last time we conceded 4 in the World Cup, we won and drew the next 2. You are right. What? We won and drew the next 2. Oh, no, you did it the wrong way around. Yes, we drew against Ghana and then we won against Serbia. You're right, though. Last time we did concede 4 in the World Cup, we drew against Ghana 1-1 and then we won against Serbia 2-0. I like your thinking, Ryan. I like your thinking. You may be a Parramatta fan, and I do feel sorry for you for that reason, but I like your thinking. Truckin says, Jay, all good, mate. Getting around him. Ice says, opinion on Iran's big win versus Wales. Oh, big win. Like, they scored in the last minutes of the game. But, yeah, look, Wales took that game away. And also, yeah, it was a dead game for 95 minutes, and then, bang, Iran scored 2 goals. I think Iran's still pretty average. But then again, Wales, it's the first time in the World Cup in like 56 years. So they should realistically just be happy to be here. Dreams, his thoughts on the Geelong Cats win this year, mate. Mate, it was sexy. It was absolutely sexy. I streamed the game. I streamed the grand final. And I didn't stream the pre-win, but I streamed the grand final, man. Don't worry, son. Don't worry. We're going crazy. Now, guys, a reminder is that I am obviously in Fiji, so the stream is a little bit behind. Please don't ruin it for the people in the chat who are trying to listen to my commentary to hear what's going on in the game. If you do comment early about a goal or a card or anything like that, you're going to get timed out by one of the moderators. So, yeah, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Otherwise, you will get slapped by one of the moderators for jumping the gun a little bit too early. I was in Geelong covering the job. You'll love to see it. You'll love to hear it. Jason's all good in the West. Oh, I don't know about that. Living in the West is not necessarily all good. Only team that would be favourites over is Costa Rica. I think that we potentially, without the Argentina result, I reckon we could have been favourites against Saudi Arabia. Yes, Costa Rica. So that's the Tunisian national anthem done there. And now we've got the national anthem of Australia, baby. Let's go. So, yeah, I think that we'd be favourites over Saudi Arabia without that Argentina result. I think we would be favourites over Costa Rica, yeah. Who else? Shit, wouldn't be many. Iran, maybe. Honestly, maybe Iran. But I'd say probably not. But in the same sense, like, we know how to beat Iran. We have them in qualifiers. Like, we literally have them in qualifiers. We do know how to beat them. So I wouldn't be crazily surprised if we were the favourites for that one. Got my says everything on it, mate. I got my something else says Australia would be favourites over Brazil. Okay, mate. Okay. Australia favourites over Brazil. Dragons win the World Cup. Leia Johnson, let's go Australia. Yes, sir. All right, advance Australia fair, baby. Let's get it. Potato Dragon says, come on, the Aussies. It's great that this is at such a good time. 10 p.m. Fiji time, 9 p.m. New South Wales time, and then 8 p.m. Queensland time. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, let's try this one. Kansas came for this, a must win. That 10 says away shirts. Well, we are the away team, man. We are the away team. You got to remember that, man, we came through as the last qualifier, so we're the away team for every game. Memphis says, advanced Australia fair. That's exactly right. Of course, we're favourites of Brazil. Man, we're favourites to win the World Cup. But yeah, this is a it's an interesting shirt. I'm not a big fan of this away kit. Not a big fan of the away kit, but I know we're going to win today, and then I'll be a massive fan of this away kit. This is going to be my favourite kit ever if we win today. I'll buy a kit. I'll buy this kit. I will buy this shirt if we win this game today. Greg Martin says, sing the national anthem, Mr. Streamer. Advance. Australia. Fair. Woo! Alright, so Tunisia has a team today. Darman in a goal is the 3-4-3 formation. Go to the three at the back. It is Mariah, Talbi, and Bron. Not LeBron James, just Bron. Midfield is Laiduni, Shkiri, Draga, and Abdi. Draga, very good player. And then you go to the three up front, Jabali, Sliti, and Mishakni. Lauren, you can tell us any info on Neymar's ankle? No idea, man. No idea. We got Matlouthi, Ben Said, Hassan, Ifa, Gandri, Mejbri, Wabi Kazri, Kanisi, Malul, Sassi, Elban, gone. Satan Kelson says, that was beautiful, Mr. Stream. Brought a tear to my eye. No, it's pretty beautiful. It's pretty beautiful. The away kit looks like a training jersey. Yeah, I can see it. So we've got Germany as the three match officials today, and then we've also got a Honduran man and Mexico. Scary about the Honduras because we actually knocked them out of the World Cup in 2018. To get there, yes. Mila Jednak special. It's a Mila Jednak special, son. Yeah, that's right. Actually, you are right, Lucas. Yeah, Neymar is out for the next two games of the group stages, but will be... a lot of Germans on the refereeing today. But yeah, he's out for the next two games, but he'd be back for the round 16, I believe, is what I heard. All right, for the Australians today, son, 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. They've got Matty Ryan as the goalkeeper, with Beich, Rouse, Suta, and Karcic as the four at the back. In the three in the midfield, they've got McGree, Moy, and Jackson Irvine. And then the three up front is Goodwin, Mitchy Duke, and then Lecky on the right. Apparently, Hrustic is still not fully fit. Redmayne and Vukovic backup goalkeepers with Dejanek, Tilio, Wright, McLaren, Hrustic, Mobile, Devlin, Deng, Kuol, King, Cummings, the Cumdog Millionaire, and also... Not the Cumdog Millionaire, that's only AJ. Cummings, and also Keanu Bacchus. Guys, how's Germany going to go against Spain if Germany lose them out of the family sweepstakes? Well, shit. Good luck. I don't know how to read Spain, man. 7-0 was a big result, but it was against Costa Rica. We could beat Costa Rica. Potato Dragon says, my tip, Australia win 3-1 as a very unbiased, clueless soccer fan. Lovely. I'm going to make a prediction at 14-0 as a very non-biased, analytical sports reporter. But if I was going to be honest, I'd say 1-0. And I think 1-0 is the potential. No, I don't think Neymar is overrated, Daniel Bate, but I just think that that's an odd question to ask considering he got injured. Like, this is a random time to ask that. Who do you reckon is going to win the World Cup? Me. Mivita says, Vamos is what I can say to that. Vamos, man. Costa Rica beat New Zealand 1-0. Controversially. James Paul says, glad back to win World Cup, mate. Yeah, I'll do what I can, but I'm not going to do every game. But I'll do what I can because it's incredible. I'll definitely probably do most of the finals and whatnot. It's very difficult to do like 4 games a day, especially after I've done a whole month of Rugby League World Cup before this. Anyways, just wondering. I get that, but it's just a random time. It's just a random time to be asking that question. But alrighty, guys, the kickoff is about to get made here. I know it says it's kicked off there, so I'm probably going to be about 30 seconds to 35 seconds behind. So, like I said, do not ruin it for people in the chat, please. Just wait until you hear me commentate. But hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get it going, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are underway here for the game. Let's go. Z25, we beat New Zealand with a not a full strength team. Mate, if you don't beat New Zealand, it's a problem. If you cannot beat New Zealand, you should not be at the World Cup. But there is definitely a lot of Tunisians in this game. Obviously, this is Qatar, which is super close to very close to Africa. And the Tunisians have made the journey. Just says you should do Spain versus Germany. Will be good. Maybe a turnover. Oh man, that should have been ours. That ball. That should have been ours. Good old David as the SBS commentator. I'm having to listen to the American commentary right now, unfortunately. All ruiners will be cum dogged, mate. The cum dog is going to be absolutely slapping it. What on earth is this possession that we've got right now? What on earth are we doing? The touch of the ball has been just dreadful. We don't know how to touch a ball at the moment. We're dudes on a football field right now. How do we not know how to touch a ball? Come on, man. The tips for Spain versus Germany is Spain 41% and draw 26% and Germany 33%. Yeah, it'll be relatively even. I don't know why we're so bad at keeping possession this World Cup, Keno, but all I need to see is us actually, go forward in this game. Because in that France game, all we did was go backwards. At least the ball went over the sideline there. Yeah, we had a fantastic start against the French, and then we threw it away. We threw it away because we did not know whether we wanted to attack or defend. Mate, the cum dog's back, Daniel, but you can't run away from him. Yeah, you can, Daniel Baker said, no, not cum dog again. Mate, you cannot get away from the cum dog. It started trending worldwide on Twitter. It trended worldwide, cum dog. And people were like, what's a cum dog? Mate, you're going to know what a cum dog is very soon, Tunisia. Don't you worry. Very soon, Tunisia. Don't you worry. We need to apply pressure on defense. Let's get some possession. Do we, though? This game is going to be very, very much of a grind from Tunisia. They're not a fast-paced team at all. Oh, get the ball out to the left-hand side, boy. China, sell out, but hopefully... What the shit is that passing, Goodwin? Bro, our passing this World Cup is absolutely horrific. Our passing this World Cup has been just absolutely appalling. Decent crowd at the sports bar. Oh, you in Sydney, are you? I want Fed Square would be off chops right now, I reckon. I reckon Fed Square in Melbourne will be off chops. Off chops. Jack says we're looking poor early on. We are, but in the same sense, we looked very good early on against France, and look how that turned out. But I reckon Fed Square would be off chops for a time slot like this, and then, to Sydney as well would be pretty decent. Okay, so throwing for us, that's all right. At least we had the ball. I would actually like us not to go for a shot right now and just pass the ball around so that we can actually, just hold a little bit of possession. It's not just route A. We don't need to go straight forward. And then again, we would never do that. We're a team that really just likes to pass for God knows what reason and never pass well. And look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I could nearly turn the stream off just watching what I just seen from Aziz Behich. What on earth was that? What is happening? It's been 3 minutes and listen to me complain. It's been 3 minutes and listen to me complain about the passing. And we're playing Tunisia, not France. Oh, God, man. Piss me off already. All right. 4 minutes in. We can't hold the ball to save our lives. Throw the ball in for a header, and the ball goes straight to Tunisia, man. Oh, flip out. It's been 5 minutes. 4 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So we didn't really get anything really as a creative team. They didn't really get too much going against this Tunisian defense. So we might really struggle. This is why I said 1-0, if anything. That's why 3-1 from people was crazy, chat. Oh, he's offside. Left-hand side, though. That's a yellow card at minimum. Whip it in, Goodwin. Headed away. Okay, that's a little bit better here from the boys, though. What on earth was that from Moy? Okay, that's a free kick. Yellow card. You've got to yellow card him, sir. All right, so he's not going to yellow card him. He's just going to... wanker. Let's have a look at this again here. Oh, no, that's fine. The previous one should have been, though. Yeshua says, come on, Tunisia. So that just shows me right there that you don't even... You're obviously not Tunisian because you can't even spell the country right, you muppet. All right, so Australia here with a free kick from outside the box. We'll just watch on because I know that you're obviously just probably here to be a bit of a dickhead because I've seen you before and you don't even know how to spell the country's name right, you muppet. Entertain us here. Says Aussie, get around him. Big fella, get around him. So 5 minutes gone here. Come on, Moisey. Get on it, Moisey, you Chinese sellout. Come on, man. Come on, Chinese sellout, Moisey. Oh, he's not going to... Yeah, he is going to take the free kick. Whips it in. No, head away. Sorry, boss, I'm an Aussie. Wanker. All right, so Australia now get this ball down the left-hand side. Come on. Okay, we're starting to play a little bit better now after that first 5 minutes. That first 5 minutes was absolutely dreadful. But at least we've turned it on a little bit more now. And see, look at this. We're actually kicking the ball between us. Beautiful. Sloth King says, Aussie, get around it. Yeah, let's just time out Yeshua, right? Let's just time out Yeshua. We'll see if you last longer than the next 10 minutes. All right, left-hand side for Australia. Whips it in. No, headed away. This last minute or so has been quite positive. Quite positive. Geez, it definitely is Muppet hour tonight, eh? There really definitely are Muppets out in force tonight. It's like, what? Australia gets put on a good time and everyone, the cuckoos come out. The crazies. Crazies are out in force. Got some guy spelling Tunisia wrong. Like, it's literally the name, Tunisia. You spell it out, man. And like, literally, it's in the name. Tunisia. Not Tunisia. You Muppeta. Dear me. Muppet man. Muppet Moon is out, Hayden. The Muppet Moon is out, but there's a lot of Tunisians right now at this game. Dear me. A lot of Tunisians. He said, come on, Samoa, he got you. He got me. He did. He absolutely got me. Look at how many Tunisians are there. God, it would feel actually quite nerve-wracking to be in Australia in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of Tunisia fans. Can someone tell me how far away Tunisia is from... Because Tunisia is like near Libya, right? I think like Libya there and then Tunisia onto the right. And I think Qatar is... Well, Qatar is just over there. I don't think it's too far, is it? It's like 2 or 3 countries that separate Tunisia and Qatar. Can someone let me know the answer to that? I hope we have a good win. That's a good one, Grimy. I like it. Took me about half a second to get it, but I got it. I did get it. And the main thing is, doesn't matter how late you are, at least you tried. Huh? We got there in the end. But I do hope we have a good win. You're absolutely right. North of Africa, I think. Yeah. So Libya is up top. It's like Mediterranean. Greece is there. And then on this side, so Greece is up that side. And on this side, on the African side, I'm pretty certain Libya's here and maybe Tunisia to the right. Oh, whips it in. No, cleared away there, Tunisia. Skank says he could have looked at your screen for spelling of Tunisia. It's the screen, the thumbnail, common sense, the title of the actual YouTube video. Good tackle from Australia. African team. No. Guys, I know where Tunisia is in regards to continent. Libya is in Africa, right? So, the Mediterranean... I'll do this again. So, Greece is on the European side. On the other side of the Mediterranean is Libya. I'm pretty certain Tunisia is to the right-hand side, but I'm not up 58-hour car ride. Thanks, Greg. But, thanks, Greg, mate. Appreciate that one, man. I'm trying to figure out if it's next to Libya or not. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Because then I'll know I'll know the difference where it is. So I don't think it's like a Central African nation. 10 minutes gone here, guys. 10 minutes gone. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. At this point, I'm starting to believe that Tunisia does not exist. Or have a chance, baby. No, whip it in. Get a whip in. Get a whip in, son. Get a whip in, Lecky. It's a nice ball inside. And corner. No, still there ball. Actually, didn't even go out. Greece, just in case you need to drive there. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was definitely thinking about my next trip to Tunisia and then wanting to drive to Qatar. Yeah. That was actually I'm planning to actually go to Tunisia and drive from there to Qatar. Yeah, it should be good. Shout out Troy says Australia playing a bit more positive now, which is good to see. Absolutely. It's on the planet Earth. Thank you, Jasper. I definitely expected that from a Broncos fan, though. Yeah, everyone else obviously they're just trying to help. But as a Broncos fan, that makes a lot of sense that you say that. Yeah. Is Qatar like West Asia? Technically speaking, yes. Middle East is a hard one, man, because some countries are now I'm back. But it's like Egypt is Africa. But Qatar, I believe, is Asia? Could be wrong. It's a hard one. Alright, so Aaron Moy here with a free kick from just around the halfway point. Like I said, 10 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. But here comes Moisey. Oh, cool. My stream is frozen. Not this stream. I'm talking about my actual stream of the game. Oh, it's back on. Come on, Moisey. Come on. That's a deep whip in. Header it down. No header. Oh, good ball here. Good ball. Inside. No. We're actually probably playing better than Tunisia. The first 5 minutes, not so much. But we're definitely playing better than them in this next... 5. We're starting to wake up a bit more, which is great to see. We haven't scored as many goals as we did at this point against France, though. So, I don't know. Maybe Tunisia is a better team. Maybe. I'm liking the efforts to keep up there and we'll score. Yeah, like I said, Tunisia, very defensive team, man. They're not an attacking team. They're a very defensive team. So we've got to really understand not to get frustrated, because we will get frustrated, right? But if Australia score, I'm just nervous that we don't know what to do from that point. I really just hope that we don't freak out, and lose the plot after we score, which is entirely possible, to be completely honest with you. Oh man, bad pass. Oh, Lecky, whip it in. Oh, ball came out. Yeah, we definitely starting to put more pressure on. Absolutely. Well, it's just looking better with the ball. We're not kicking the ball over the sideline. Maybe it was just a little bit of nerves, potentially. That's probably what happened. We've scored more goals than them at the World Cup. We have. Yeah, we have. Nah, we don't do that on here, Dream. I do so many sports that I don't do that. I don't answer that question, because then people complain. Alright, so it's going to go past the halfway point. Come on, Australia. Let's get this job done. Now go to the sideline. This is what I said, though. Tunisia are not going to attack too much here. Tunisia will not attack too much in this game. They will not attack too much in this game. For example, Dream, you're an AFL fan. I can tell that already by the fact that you asked me about the Geelong Cats before. So if I didn't say AFL, I don't know if you particularly, but a lot of AFL fans will be like, oh, well then don't stream or don't create content around AFL. It's not your favourite sport. Why don't you do the NRL? And then same thing with the NRL. If I said AFL or football, they'd be like, oh, don't do this, do that then. It happens all the time, man. I think this game is a slow burner. The whole World Cup has been a slow burner. The whole World Cup, there's been 5 0-0s. 5 0-0s. That's bullshit, man. That's not a free kick. Get up, you soft cock. Get up, Slitty. Dickhead. That's bullshit. You are a soft cock. There's no way. I'm not necessarily specifically referring to you, Dream. Potato Dragon says, I'm meeting Joel Selwood next month. Alright, let's get this convo back to football, please. James Paul says, not being 0-0 again. Well, we are only 2 0-0s away from this being the most 0-0s in a World Cup. Oh! Steal the ball. Whip it in. Inside, so corner. No, the ball comes. It's so hard to see the angles. Okay, so throw in though. Jeez, that was exciting. That was something, mate. That was something. Jeez, they made a mistake out of the back there. That really could have been dangerous there for Tunisia, but Australia couldn't get the job done there. 14 minutes gone. That was really poor defense. Wow, the spammers are even subscribing to now spam their shit. How about this? How about that, Jay? That's incredible. The spammers are now subscribing just so they can spam their shit that no one's going to go and click on. Oh, that's a free kick. Well, he didn't touch the ball. He didn't get the ball there. How's it not a free kick? How is it not a free kick? How on earth is that? On what planet did he touch that ball just then? That should have been a free kick for Australia right on the edge of the box there. That's bullshit. How on earth? I want to have a look at this one again here. Ball comes down here for Lecky. And how on earth is that not a free kick? That's dog shit. That is a clear foul on the edge of the box there. That is a very, very clear foul on the edge of the box there that hasn't been given. And the referee was right there too. Oh, man. 15 minutes gone here. I don't think there's been a shot made so far in this game. Another fixed match. I actually don't think there's any fixed matches in this World Cup. I just think it's been a bit of a dead World Cup. Because, you've got to remember, this is in the middle of the seasons for us. It's in the middle of the Premier League season, middle of the La Liga, middle of the Bundesliga, Liga. MLS has just finished, effectively. A-League's just started. It's a weird time because normally it's at a time that all the leagues are at a stop. Except for maybe the MLS. But yeah, it's just straight. I think the MLS goes in the middle of the year, if I'm not mistaken. I think I might. I don't know. I don't really watch the MLS. Milk penalty should be fine. I should be a fine. See, Grimy, this is to help you. I'm not calling you out, but this is to help you out. saying penalties in this sport is a bit more serious than saying in rugby league or other sports, AFL, rugby union. Because a penalty in this sport is a free kick from, the centre of the box, one-on-one with the keeper, yeah? But a foul is what you're referring to. But if you say penalty, it's a lot more serious. A lot more serious. Sedgman says you're going to watch Australia vs West Indies. When is it? Why is this World Cup so late in the year? Because Qatar is corrupt as shit. Oh, FIFA and Qatar are incredibly corrupt. Watch Netflix, FIFA Uncovered. Oh, dude, try to get up top there. Appreciate the effort from him. I think we need pace. I've said this before the game started too. I really believe we need pace. If you don't want to bring on McLaren, then bring on Kowal. 2 test series. Oh, maybe. We'll see how we go. In Australia is good. Because the time zone's got that'll be fine then. Don't have Netflix. Well, you should get Netflix just to watch this because it's a real big eye-opener in regards to this World Cup. I've only watched one episode, but it's fantastically filmed. It's not as great as obviously the Michael Jordan Last Dance series on Netflix by the Bulls, but it's a similar style in the sense that it is very, very... It's intriguing. It very much is so. Grimy says, bring back Harry Cool. Thanks, mate. Nate J says, attack and pace consistently and we'll win. I think this game really does have 0-0 written all over it, but a 1-0 I will absolutely love. But this game right this second has 0-0 written all over it. Jared Choice, if one of our players gets taken down, they should roll over a couple of times to get the ref's attention like the other teams do. Mate, that's a Neymar special. You should copyright that. Like, Tunisia's passing is average. Really is. It really... Oh, nice from Riley McGree there. Space a good win. Oh, is that going to be... They're going to clear that away. Australia, how does it feel to be in a World Cup and not have everything go your way? Up to Samoa. Edward, how does it feel to lose Rugby League World Cup's final? What on earth are you talking about? How does it feel to not be in anything besides Rugby League and still lose? 1 second here. Out of the right-hand side. No, get away. No! Shit! What is it? It's a goal kick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, Edward, that is the dumbest comment I've ever seen. Like, you just put your own country on blast for not being in the being terrible in rugby union. I don't even know if you're at the Rugby Union World Cup. You made the final and got flogged by Australia. You're not in the FIFA World Cup. You are one of the worst teams in football in the entire world. Bro, I wouldn't be talking about Salmon right now. Jacob McDonald, the big fella, says, hey, you guys big fella too. Hey, big fella. I hope you're travelling well. Too bad no New Zealanders World Cup. Does something feel the same? I understand. That's why I was emotional. That's why I cry when Australia qualified. Because for me, as much as I love football, I do, and I would watch it regardless, it's not the same. You need your team there. You do. You need your team there. Even if you don't win, because we know we're not going to win. New Zealand know they're not going to win. Ghana know they're not going to win. But you just want to be there. That's why 46 teams for the next World Cup. You guys will be there because you'll get the Oceania qualification. There'll be, which you shouldn't. Like, you'll get slapped. But overall, there's 46 teams for the next World Cup compared to the 32 that we currently have. So New Zealand will get in. Colombia get in. Peru, Chile, Nigeria, Egypt, Italy, Russia, Ukraine. Maybe Norway with Haaland and Ødegaard. I'd love to see Haaland at the World Cup. No, Tunisia, over the top, Muppets. Get out of my face. 20 minutes gone here, guys. Hit a thumbs up button and subscribe. Get around it. Lucas says, I'd say it won't be a 0-0 just because Tunisia will drop the bus parking because they need a win. Yeah, they do need a win because they got France next year. Nav's favourite footy clip says, hi, I really hope Oz win. I hope you're right, mate. I hope we do. Sweden, yes, Svidan. Exactly right, Jared, yeah. Edward says, Inya. You get a Rugby League World Cup win, How about that? Grimy says, do you think having 46 teams is better? I think it makes it more fun, but I think that you'll see the reason why they're not there. I had not an argument, but I had a discussion with an African person on TikTok before, saying that it's effectively charity. Right, because he's like, oh, why did Europe get so many selection processes? Why is there so many European teams here and not so much African teams? And I'm like, well, it's because they're not good enough, right? What positions? We're not going to be seeing Ivory Coast win a World Cup game at this point, but at least they'll be somewhat fun to watch. But that doesn't mean shit. Like, they didn't qualify because they're not good enough. It's like, with every country, you have to qualify. You don't just say, oh, well, Europe have got this many qualifications and we don't have that many, so it's unfair and racist. And you're just an idiot who is just encouraging racism when it's not the truth. The truth is, Africa has never won a World Cup before. They've never been in a final before. He started wanking about South Africa. Like, South Africa, a terrible football nation. Terrible, terrible, terrible. The only reason they were in a World Cup was because they hosted it. It's like Qatar. Qatar will never be in a World Cup again, nearly. Qatar nearly will never be in a World Cup again. Nav's favourite footy clips is, hey, my score prediction is 2 late Oz goals and 1 Tunisia goal. What do you think about that? Mate, I don't give a shit how we win. I just need to win. I don't care whether it's 2 late goals or half a goal or half a goal of a goal of a goal. I don't care. As long as we win the game, it doesn't matter. But if we don't win the game, as long as we draw and then France beat Denmark, and then we have to beat Denmark in the week. Justin says, do you think Mbappe versus Haaland going to be the new Ronaldo versus Messi? No. Left two very... Yes! 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 Come on with you, Duke, baby! Yahoo, baby! Let's get it, baby! Let's get it! We're doing this! Yes! Let's go, Mitchy Duke. Let's go, Mitchy Duke with the header. Come on, baby. And I love it, that's Mitchy Duke. I told you guys, I hope he proves me wrong, baby. I hope he proves me wrong. He's done it. He's going to go to goal. Let's go, Doogie. Come on, baby. Let's go. 23 minutes in. He's onside. They're onside that side. Let's just confirm this. And then whips it in. That's a fantastic header. Come on. 1-0. Let's go. That's a brilliant header. That is a brilliant header. Now, for the love of God, I hope we know what to do from this point. Because we didn't against France. Come on. Ed Vogel says, good start for the Socceroos. Horrible first 5 minutes, but ever since that first 5 minutes, we've actually looked pretty good. Saturn Kelton says, that's actually a great header. That's a fantastic header, man. James Paul says, don't ever doubt us. Unbelievable. Naz's favourite footy clips is, how was the goal? I didn't see it. I just saw your reaction. Mate, fantastic goal. The ball, they go down the left-hand side. It's like a whip-in with a cross, but it gets deflected for like a bounce, and it bounces up into the centre, and Mitzi Duke just heads into the back right. It's a fantastic goal. Very, very nice. Better watch out, Denmark, mate. How about this from the boys? Bounces up there perfectly for Mitty Duke, and then goes slap with the back as well. He's not even looking at goal. This is the most impressive part of it. He's not even looking at goal and heads into the back of the net. How good is that? He's not even looking at goal and heads into the back of the net from about 10, 15 yards out. 10 yards out. Keep attacking, no lead, defending, got to keep at it. Yeah, as long as they know what they're doing. I don't give a shit whether they get defense or attack, as long as they don't fall apart like they did against France. That's a free kick. That's a free kick, sir. Thank you very much. Give me that shit. Put it in my veins, baby. Put that shit in my veins, baby. Come on, Australia. That's actually one of the best headers I've ever seen. How did they ever get that? Maybe it's not Robin van Persie, Netherlands versus Spain, but it's a very good header, mate. It's a very good header. Especially, Potato Dragon says that's a red card. Oh, man. How good does it feel, bro? How good does this feel to be up 1-0? I don't care. It's against Tunisia, baby. I don't care. Just keep at it, boys. Free kick here. Let's whip it in. Also, by the way, well done to every single one of you. Not a single person ruined that chat. For that goal, not a single person ruined that. That was very good timing from you guys. Whips it in. Oh, they'll clear it away. Usually we get one little dickhead or little muppet who will come out and who'll post like celebrating. And it's like, I get it, celebrating, but in the same sense, like, I know if we ever made final, good luck with that. Oh man, Bill Cosby. No, yeah, okay. It says hopefully an Oz win will make up for Labor winning Victoria. All right, Mr. Politics. Nad's favourite footy clip says Australia is good at scoring early goals. You know, I've noticed that. We've played 2 games, mate. Oh, too hard. Later on, for the love of North Queensland, let's go Australia. Why North Queensland? But just for the love of Australia, let's go Australia, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Actually, you know what we need? We do need a goal gif. We should have had a goal gift for the members for this World Cup. I will do it, actually. I'll do it. Oh, good D, baby. Let's go. Let's show this. And I love it's Smitty Duke. You know, everyone's been complaining about him. I've been complaining about him. I said, I want to be proven wrong. Prove me wrong, Smitty Duke. Ibrahimovic bicycle kick. That was huge, bro. Smitty Duke is actually injured right now. It's happening, Aid. It's happening, mate. It's happening. It says Australia is Australia, not Townsville, mate. Townsville. Yeah, a bit random. I think what they're saying is that they're in Townsville, they're in North Queensland, they're celebrating getting around Australia. Oh, man. Let's see the Australia. ZH, that's right, but Ibrahimovic. How long ago was that now? That would have been good 6 years. That was Euros, wasn't it? James Bryant says, who comes on if Duke goes off? I think they might actually still bring on Kowal. Claude Monet says, hello from Toulouse in France. I'm just dropping in by to see the fellow competition in our World Cup group. Well, welcome. You slapped us the other day, but we got to lead you in the first 20, 30 minutes. So we'll take that as a win for us. We'll take that as a win for us. But if we'd have to win by over 3 goals to go top of the group. But right now, guys, we're currently in second. How about that? Right now, we're currently in second. I will be happy about it as long as we can. Well, to be fair, for 30 minutes of this group, last week, we were actually top of the group. No, stop it, commentary. I can hear them starting to say, well, Tunisia, they're good enough to come back in this game. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, Jay, I saw right through that, bro. Nav's favourite footy clips is Australia, 2-1 Tunisia. How about we just say 2-0? How about we don't have to go through the heart attack? Refresh the table. Unfortunately, that's a screenshot. It's not a refresh kind of deal. So, and also, if I do that, then there's too much to do. Just let me watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the game. Refresh the table, please. At halftime, I'll do it. As long as I can go onto it and then get it, yeah, I'll do that. But at halftime, we'll sort it out. But it says we can't be beaten unless we play France, Brazil, or the other half of the tournament. So watch out, because we can't be beaten in general. That's it. Changing table will jinx it, Lucas. You're going to jinx it by saying that. Don't say the word jinx. Oh, good ball through. Oh. Edward finally said something smart. Said these Tunisians won't score a goal. I love that thought process. They're not an attacking team. This is why I'm pretty happy we've scored, right? Because Tunisia need to score, right? They need to win this game because they have France next. We have Denmark, which is going to be... We have Denmark, which is not as difficult as France. But Tunisia need to win this game, so they will go attacking. We could actually genuinely win this game 2-3-0. If they start to go attacking because they need to score in the second half. 30 minutes gone here, guys. Smitty Duke is the difference. 1-0. 30 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. Let's get around it. Bing bong. Bing. Ding dong. Ding. Let's go. I think if we win this game, I might stream that Denmark versus France game. Oh, no way. Okay, we cleared away. Thank God. If we win this game... Who's going to stay up and watch the Denmark-France game? Because there's a game after this, I'm not going to stream that. But Denmark-France, who here would stay up for that game? Damn, my dad switched to tell you that ABC News to watch the election. I want to see Australia win 8-0. What a silly thing to do. Put it back on. Put the goddamn football back on, Muppet. Tell your dad to listen to this. Tell your dad to come to the screen right now. Tell me when your dad is listening. Jay, what time? I think 4 a.m, which is 2 a.m. for you. 1 a.m. for you. Staying up for the next game. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll miss it, and then we'll do a stream tomorrow night or something like that. We'll talk about it. I'm happy to do all the early games. Jackson says, I go to sleep and then wake up in 3 hours. Matt Leeds, I watch all the games. I'll be watching it. You watch all the games. To be fair, you haven't had a Rugby League World Cup to go through beforehand. And also, watching it's different to streaming it. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how I feel. It's 5 a.m, isn't it? No, it'll be 4 a.m. for me. Oh, no, it's not 7 a.m. 7 a.m, that 5 a.m. for Queensland, 6 a.m. for New South Wales is the Argentina-Mexico game. This is... No. Potato, you tell your dad I said he's a muppet. Don't you turn that damn FIFA World Cup off ever again. Don't ever turn the Australian game off ever again. You tell him I said he's a muppet. Do Jimmy Spain, please. When's Jimmy Spain? I think it's tomorrow night, isn't it? I really wanted to do Argentina versus Mexico, but... we'll see how we go. We'll just say so nice for winning. You should have the football on too, you muppet. Mildred, don't be un-Australian. Be patriotic. Listen to the Americans and be an Australian. That's a free kick for sure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on, man. 13 minutes to get until half-time. I'm nowhere near as nervous being up 1-0 against Tunisia as I was against France. Even when we scored, I did say, like, I'm very, very nervous. I was looking at the time the entire game. The entire game I was looking at the timer. It was, well, especially for that first 30, but... Oh, nice ball down the right-hand side here. Australia with the ball, Matty Leckie. Leckie, is that a corner? I think it is a corner. I need Australia to score again to calm my nerves. I'm okay right now. I really am. I am okay right now for the time being. Germany, Spain is 8 a.m. tomorrow. It can't be. No, it can't be. Tomorrow's game at 7 a.m. is Argentina versus Mexico, isn't it? I think you're wrong. I think you should check that. If you're right, then I apologise, but I'm pretty certain you're wrong. I think tomorrow is Argentina-Mexico. Because tonight, we've got Poland versus... Tonight, we've got Poland versus... One second here. Australia. Oh, is that another corner? No, it's a goal kick. Tonight is Poland versus Saudi Arabia. And then we've got... Denmark, France, and then Poland, Saudi Arabia, the same group is Mexico and Argentina. So, I think you're wrong. Imagine France had their full strength team against us. Imagine you eating a dick. Oh, wait, no, eat a dick. You are doing that right now. Ed Vogel says, what matches are you going to stream this weekend? I don't know yet, man. I'll definitely stream some tomorrow night, though. Called by LeBron James there. Oh, that's a nice ball there to go back. I know it's going backwards, but it's okay. I think as well after that France game, like it is also incredibly difficult, like waking up at 4 or 5, staying up 4 or 5 in the morning, and after your team's just lost 4-1 in a game they were leading 1-0, and you had so much positivity. I don't know, and especially with everything that's going on in Qatar, you know, it is one of those World Cups where you're like, oh, if I miss it, it's like, will I miss much? How far does the odds make it the tournament, you think? I think that we can. Right now, we're looking relatively likely, if we hold this score right now, to make it to the round 16. But then we would have to take on the winner of the group with Argentina, Poland, Mexico, and Saudi Arabia, which is very hard to read. I don't know who wins that group. You know, I think Argentina can still win that group. I think Argentina do still win that group. I think they beat Poland, and I think they beat Mexico. And I think that Saudi Arabia lose to both Poland and also Mexico. So I think that it comes down to who beats Saudi Arabia by the most between Poland and Mexico. Or how much they lose by to Argentina. That's my personal opinion. I think Argentina still top that group. And I still think Saudi Arabia lose the next 2 games. I don't know what it is. I think Saudi Arabia had their game. I think that was their game. Oh, that header is so bloody beautiful. That's so beautiful. James Morris, does anyone else agree Tunisia diving hard? Bro, this is football. Especially African. No, South American teams are worse, bro. You're lucky we don't have a South American team in our group. Oh, well, we have... we have... Who do we have? France, Tunisia, and Denmark. Oh, no, we don't have a South American team, bro. This is why... Be thankful you didn't have to watch us against Peru in the qualifiers. We slapped them for 90 minutes. Just unlucky that we couldn't win the game. And then into the extra time, they started beating us a bit more. But truly, like, that team just would not stop diving. South American teams are painful to watch, man. And they will roll at least 6 times. Graham said, I doubt LeBron has time to watch with all the books he is reading. Well, he came back and the Lakers at least won a game today. Bulls had a player elbowed in the face. Oh, ball hit in the right-hand side. He was onside, man. He was onside. We had the ball for Lecky. Lecky's playing well tonight. Nate's favourite footy clip says, Tunisia diving more than a lion jumping at its prey. You're absolutely right, mate. Tunisia doesn't exist. Who do you have win the World Cup? Because personally, I got... what are you talking about? Oh, man, that was a bad turnover. Please take him down. Take a yellow if you have to. Blocked away. Beautiful. A lot of people as well who don't watch football don't realise that sometimes actually fouling a player is a positive. And you, as long as they're not doing like a red card worthy or like, you know, trying to injure him, taking a foul is a positive a lot of the time. Especially when they're on a breakaway. How has it been the last 2 days? Not sure you look more energised. Yeah, I'm way more energised, bro. Sometimes you do need to take that break. And that's why after the World Cup finishes, I will create videos for the next week up until New Year's. But I will have filmed them prior and not even go on YouTube really for that week. And I'll just be resting. And then January, I'll get back right smacked into it. Because we've got the Gold Coast Titans podcast that'll be starting up as well. Starting in January that I've got extra. Plus also a lot of other things. Graham says, I like it a lot. He's been good today, man. He has been. That pun wasn't as good as the previous one, but you're trying, Graham. That's the main thing. You're trying. I mean, cleats in your eyes and face is inconvenient. It's inconvenient. You wouldn't necessarily like some cleats or some cleats or dirt in your eyes, you know, or in your face. You wouldn't like it. But sometimes, you know, it's necessary. Right? Especially if you're Saudi Arabian. Edwards Blitzy says, like in basketball, a fast break and close game. Exactly the same. So Tunisia have an injury right now, so this is going to add on at least 30 minutes at a time. Nate Chase, I just got home and I've got you on my speakers out the back of Blaze. Say good day to my neighbours. Hello, people of Penrith. Forget about Samoa. Get into Australia, baby. Chee-hoo, baby. Chee-hoo. Cleary who? Matty Leckie. Jerome Luai what? Mitty Duke. And Mitty Duke comes from Western Sydney too, so get around him. Alright, well I don't know where he comes from, but I know that he plays the Wanderers. Oh! That was spicy, but he'll get a yellow card with that. That's spicy. It's good to see we're playing like we want to win. We surely do want to win. Jack Spark says, why does the Aussie bloke have... a question mark for a number. I haven't even seen that. Who are you talking about? Yeah, Lecky just trying to get in there. Lecky has been good today, man. And yeah, it's a bad tackle. Monterey says member for 14. Oh no, he is a member for 14 months. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. 14 months. My God. What's happened? Something happened. And what happened is Mitty Duke. The Mitty Duke got Bumsky. He got Bumsky and the Golsky. Nice. Oh no. No. Block. Yes. Defense, baby. That's sexy. That's orgasmic. Suter, you big-headed sexy man. You big-headed sexy goddamn man, Harry Suter. You big-headed sexy goddamn man, Harry Suter. Smooth one to the reasons. Hi, hello mate, how you doing? Harry Suter, father of my children. Putting his body on the line there, and Matty Ryan as well. Oh, man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then straight clear by the corner. That's sexy. Mate, that is sexy. Orgasmic. James Munster, Harry Suter is hot. Mate, he's, after that, tell ya, there's not much hotter. Oh, that should be a free kick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, referee. Shut up, Tunisia. Get away from him, man. That's our goalkeeper. That's our captain's son. Don't talk to him unless spoken to. Penrith about 30 away from me. I thought you were from Penrith, mate. I swear you said you were from Penrith before. What on earth are the crowd booing at? He's clearly come through there. No, shut up, commentary. James Bryan says, that's right. I resigned to polls. Medvedev says, that was such a great save. Looks better on replay. It's a great save. Yeah, look, RM has, I don't know what are you saying, right midfield? What are you saying? Let's have a look at this chance. Oh, bro, it's a great block, but it's also a great save from Matty Ryan. Yeah, look at all those fans who aren't happy. 40 minutes gone, thumbs up, subscribe, do it, or your team will lose. You don't want that. You don't want that. Oh, my dearie me. Right mid. Are you talking about Lecky? Who's he talking about, chat? Who is Jack talking about in regards to a player having a question mark on him? Who is he talking about? I think he's drunk. I think Jack Sparks is drunk. And fair enough, mate. I'm going to need to be drunk within the next 45 minutes because I'm going to be so nervous that to get this win. Blitzy, good old Telopia. Hell yeah. What are you talking about? I think it's a 7, not a question mark. Please tell me it's not. Just a 7. And why do you think that's a question mark? It's a 7, bro. I just seen it myself. It is literally a 7. A question mark. What are you talking about, mate? I'm just saying, it's just come on the screen. It was beautiful there for everyone to see. That is literally just a 7. Oh, man. But I will say, savour these moments here where we can relax a little bit, guys, because it's not going to be like this later. Not as many gunshots tonight, so that's always good. That's always good in Western Sydney, yeah. Goodwin with a great free kick. Oh, save. That's a great free kick there from Goodwin. Question mark on his back. Oh, that's good. That was actually a great whip in there from Craig Goodwin. All right, here we go. Here we go. 43 minutes gone here. Kutachich. We are just much better. It's definitely not a question mark, Jack. The whole chat just said it's 7 too. We also... Oh, Kutachich. What on earth was... Oh, it was a block. I was going to say, that has to be the worst shot I've ever seen in my life if that wasn't a block. That's a free kick. If that... Go down. That's a free kick. That's a throw in there. Wayne says, shout out to... What? Ronaldo, the question mark player. Yeah, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Suey. It's clear as day. Even Specsavers can't save chat. Mate, Specsavers, that's why they don't sponsor him. That was absolutely horrific in regards to a clearance there from the 24 Abdi. Either I'm blind or our 7s look like question mark. I know what you're getting at. You're saying that the curvature in the 7 looks like a question mark. But you're also a muppet. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword here, man. Because it is definitely a 7. But I understand that there's no dot down below, though. You know? There's no dot. But there is a curvature up top, but it still definitely looks like a 7. It's a 7. The fact that we're still talking about this is absolutely absurd. He's got really thick eyebrows, the Tunisian coach. And corner. Hey, Jay, you reckon it's corner? I reckon it's corner. Corner. Jack supposed to listen when he was running. It looked like a question mark. Listen, we get it. You're drunk. It's okay. We don't judge you. I am on the talk. I am technically on TikTok. I don't post that much, but I want to post more. Tomorrow, I'm actually setting aside a lot of the day to actually just plan out a kind of strategy going forward with a lot of things. Only 5 minutes at a time. Wowee. Yeah, guys, the kit's not blue. All right, so 45th minute here. Love a good corner. Well, good. You like a corner, Jay? Well, guess what? Corner. Right now. 4.5 minutes to go here at a time. Whips it in. Ooh, spicy. Corner again? No, Jay wanted another corner. They didn't give it to him. Greg Martin with a $15 redo donation. Unbelievable. That is absolutely spicy, that. He says, Jack, go Specsavers, you muppet. Listen, Jack, he's right. He's right, you know? He's right. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But thank you very much for the $15 redo donation, Craig. Geelong rep says, get to the South Australian goat, Craig Goodwin. Mate, last week, that was unbelievable. That was a really good whip in from him, man. That was a really, really good whip in from him. If we win this game 3-0, I just want to throw this out there. That would be a very, very impressive result. That would not guarantee shit, but it would really help us in regards to not having to worry too much about goal difference in case of, shit going haywire. Nate says, good man, agree, boys. Good man. Good man. So 3 minutes to go here of added time. Still a lot of added time for a first half, but with that being said, they are really trying to clamp down on the old time wasting. Oh, good block. Throw it again. These American commentaries, wank. They keep talking about how Tunisia are pushing further and further and they look the better team. We have dominated this first half. We have literally dominated this first half. I don't want to hear nothing about no Tunisia has been coming good in this end of this first half. We have dominated this first half. I don't give a shit what the stats say either. I'll look to see what the stats say, but I'm telling you, we have been clear. Oh, shit! Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. Holy shit, that should be 1-1. James says, Jack, I test are literally free, you muppet. Oh my god. Well, that needed that laugh drop we just saw. That should have been 1-1. That literally should have been 1-1. That's a poor finish, man. That should be 1-1. There is no excuses for that from Tunisia. Oh, that's a hard one to watch there. My heart sank. Well, Nate, what do you want? Like, the keeper didn't budge. Like, what do you want there? Like, Matty Ryan can't stop that. Like, it's point blank range, yeah, nah, you can't do anything about that, bro. That was heart attack. Because with those ones too, the crowd reacts as if it's gone in because it was so close. The crowd reacts as if it's already in. So then you look at that, and then it bounces off the back, and it looks like it's coming off the netting. It's just. So, yeah, it's a great miss. It's a great miss, Skank. Don't you worry. More of those. No more of those misses, please. Just no more. Anything, nothing. Why is there whistles being blown? Settle down, muppers. Jerome says, I'm pretty good at my predictions, and I say 1-1. I'm pretty good at telling you that you're a muppet. You are a muppet. Jack says, the muppet clearly had Jack's eyesight. He thought the goal moved a bit to the right. Staring me. That's ours. Get there. Yeah, that's ours, baby. Thanks for coming. They're getting humbled. I definitely would not say Tunisia is the team to get humbled. Levita says, especially seeing that we're the better team in this half, it would have been painful. Absolutely. But this is what I said, guys. They have no real solid attackers. Actually, this isn't bullying. This is all fun and games. Mate, I want you to be bullied. Of course it is. It's all banter, man. It's all banter. Unless you're a Broncos or a Man United fan, then I hope you realise how silly you are. But if you're not a Broncos or a Man United fan, then it's all banter, man. It's all banter. It's a corner here, though. This is the last play of the first half. And Tunisia have a corner from the right-hand side. Shit. Cleared away. Please work it away. Referee, call it. There's still 20 seconds to go here. Or an England fan. Of any sport. You're absolutely spot on. Oh, get it away. Yes. Come on. 10 seconds to go first half. Just call it. 5 seconds to go first half. I can't wait to see the reaction to that Tunisia goal from Fed Square. I really can't. That would be so awesome. Yes. Okay. Half time. Half time. Robbo says just got back from the airport. Who scored? Mitty Duke, mate. It was a fantastic goal. Mitch Duke. Man, that was terrifying. All right, so half time, 1-0. We nearly conceded right on half time, and it was a fantastic opportunity for Tunisia, but they just don't have much up front. We are the better team. We've dominated the first half. But a long way to go here. A long way to go, and it is going to be a terrifying 45 minutes here after this halftime break. Obviously, Mitch Duke has scored, which is great to see. But I do think that maybe a Grant Kowal could come on, potentially Cum Dog. But realistically, I don't necessarily think the Cum Dog is necessary right now. I think that you add in pace still. I think that we have got the pace to get in behind their defense. Their defense hasn't been that great here today. They've been okay, but overall, we have been better on the attack, and we are looking very much more likely than them. Get a pacey guy on. Even bring on Awa Mabil. Lecky's been good. Maybe take off Goodwin. Goodwin had one good opportunity. Overall, I think maybe bring on an Awa Mabil. Spice up the side of the field, get something going there. I don't know. I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling Australia today. I really am feeling it. Yeah, bring on Koala Mobile. Maybe not both of them, totally, but I definitely think bring on Mobile, yeah. Bring on Mobile for now, and I think maybe Koala later. But in the same sense, you can make 5 substitutions, but only 3 times, right? So you got to think of it wisely too. But guys, half time, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and we're about to go through a heart-wrenching 45 minutes. But if you think this is hard, you should have been here for Peru versus Australia. Grimy says, the only terrifying thing that's going to happen is how many goals we're going to score. I like that thought process. Man, that's a great thought process. Robert says, actually dropped my mate off who's going to Qatar. You said quota, which is not the country's name. It's not the country's name. It's actually Qatar, not quota. But yeah, good on him. Hopefully he does get back alive. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Potato Dragons, enjoy your trip home, Tunisia. Maybe a little bit too early, especially after what we saw at the end of that first half. Maybe a little bit too early to be saying we've already won this game. A little bit too early. Mohamed Elias says, Australia jersey this game is mint. It's decent. It's not as good as 2010 World Cup, but it's decent. I'm also feeling the Mexico upset. Mexico, I'm not. I think Argentina bounced back. And I think they bounced back well. But then again, Mexico versus Argentina will have a very large viewership, and anything can happen. And Mexico, it's a must-win game for both teams. It's literally a must-win game because Mexico, they drew with Poland. To be fair, Mexico do get to still play against... Oh, no, they're going to play Japan, which is not an easy game. This is not an easy game. So Mexico gets to play Japan, Poland gets to play Argentina. Jeez, yeah, it's a hard group to read, man. Really hard group to read. Yeah, Lucas says, hope he's got a backup passport. Absolutely. Yeah, you need a backup. Please, I hope you told your friend, if he's going to Qatar, or if he's going to Quota, please make sure that he's got a backup passport, because they will detain him, and they will take that passport, and they will force him to slave labour stadiums. Captain Lonely says, I think playing France first was good. We can beat Tunisia and Denmark. I think it was good to kind of set us up for where we need to be. I think it was. Leading Dano says, what a first half from Aussie. Mate, fantastic. But I had a heart attack, Dan. Daniel, I had a heart attack at the end of that first half when they should have scored. It should have been 1-1. It should have been 1-1. Sorry, you're right, Laser. You're right. Sorry, I've got to think of it on the spot. Mexico plays Saudi Arabia, not Japan. And I honestly think Saudi Arabia had their game. I think they had their game, and that's fantastic. They had their game. But I don't believe in Saudi Arabia. Like, we know what Saudi Arabia can do. They're not good. They're not that good. They played well against Argentina, but was that them or Argentina? I don't know. I'm waiting to see how Poland goes against Saudi Arabia first. But I just don't know. Like, I would love nothing more than Saudi Arabia to top their group and us to come second, because I know for a fact that we can knock them out. And then that would put us into the quarterfinals, and we'd lose there. But if Saudi Arabia found a goddamn miracle of getting into the first spot, and we had a miracle of getting second spot, and we played them in the first week, that would be orgasmic. Random account, I think, is calling us cheaters. I'm not too sure why, but cool. Mohamed Yasser says, funny how Qatar is out already. You can't even say enjoy your trip home, because their home is probably down the road from Al Bayt. This isn't the Al Bayt, is it? Isn't this Al Junud? Oh, is that where they played, is it? Yeah. Yeah, we all knew what was going to happen, though. Laser says, do Australia get a designated spot in the 2026 World Cup, considering it's 48 teams? They do. Yes, they do. So New Zealand will get through. Which is a bit scummy. Like I love it, but it's a bit scummy. The reason why it still doesn't really make sense is because all those teams do not deserve to be the World Cup. Right? I'm sorry to the Kiwis, I love you, but you don't deserve to be the World Cup. Australia chose to leave Oceania to go to Asia because you wanted to take that step up. New Zealand should do the same, really. They really should do the same. Then again, it's going to get even harder because Russia are now coming into Asia because they don't want to be with Europe, obviously. It's going to get even harder. But there's going to be more spots. So Australia will get through, Japan will get through, all these teams will get South Korea, Saudi Arabia sometimes because they're very inconsistent year to year. But Russia will get through now, so it's going to be very hard. But yeah, Oceania gets one spot, and they get a couple of repechage spots. Solomon Islands are actually decent at football. They've beat New Zealand a few times. Laser, can I make an assumption to ask if you are from the Solomon Islands? Lucas says, Saudi win tonight's all on. Mate, Saudi win tonight, I'm telling you right now, that'd be the greatest. Oh, can you... I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Can you guys imagine if anyone has followed this channel for a while, and if anyone who actually was watching and subscribed when we took on Japan in the qualifiers, and we needed to win to... Jeez, that should have been a goal. That Tunisia one. But we needed to win to qualify... to keep the qualification route, automatic qualification route alive. But if we lost, then Japan, Saudi Arabia went through automatically. And then Japan won 89th minute, scored a goal, then 92nd minute scored two. He scored the second to get 2-0. And we got absolutely slammed. You guys in the chat got absolutely blasted by Saudi Arabians, and I got absolutely ravaged by Saudi Arabians in the chat. If we knocked them out of the World Cup, I'm telling you right now, it would be the best moment of my sporting life. I reckon that would be the best moment of my sporting life, because I'll never forgive them for that shit. Dogs. They were all dogs. They were all dogs that day. So that would be the best moment that I will have ever watched. Not just because that would be the furthest we'd ever progress, but can you imagine? Like, that's the chance we get. Like, the chance to actually get to a quarterfinal is by beating Saudi Arabia. Wow. Scotland make a comeback in the World Cup? I don't know, Laser. There's some good teams, man. You know, there's some really, really good teams. Oh, the FA Cup's on right now. It's second round, though. But, like, there's some good teams that you've got. Because, look... Effectively, 32 teams and 48 teams. So that's 16 extra teams. Let's count them. We've done this many times, but let's count them. Colombia, Chile, Peru, Italy, Nigeria. Let's go ahead and say New Zealand, because they'll get through Oceania. Egypt, Norway more than likely without Holland, Ukraine, Russia, that's 10. We've only got 6 teams left here. You would make an estimate at maybe like a Jordan or an Iraq. So that's 11. We'll go with one of those teams. So we'll go 11. Ivory Coast, that's 12. You'd maybe say Scotland, maybe. 13, maybe. It's hard though. But, you know, you've got to look at other teams in Europe, man, like a Romania, they're not great, but they're still not, they're not easy beats. It's very difficult. You know, China could put a shout out for it. They could, but I think that would be shite still. Jerome says, in 2010, is there a team, what teams do you guys, Greece as well? Greece is another one. Haiti, no. But they're a shout, I guess. Like, Haiti would be a shout with Honduras and whatnot, but I don't think so. But, like, you know, Greece is another one. Turkey's another one. Turkey's there. Like, we're already getting there. Yeah. I'm told to let Joel Mitchell put 6 count Tunisia. Unbelievable. Who is Australia's best player? Right now, mate, Mitty Duke. Right now, Mitchy Duke. Lucas says, Jared, that Costa Rica game was so rigged it was laughable. Costa Rica, New Zealand. I don't know if it was rigged, but it was a controversial one for sure. Yeah. 17 teams because Qatar won't make it. Bang! That's a good comment. That's a smart comment, that one, because Qatar won't make it. So maybe who else would be there? We're definitely thinking of missing teams. Oh, Justin Sundo, mate! I tell ya, Sundo. 1-0, baby. Mitty Duke. I love it. I was saying before, I can't wait for the stream to end, and as long as we win. Well, even if we didn't, but like I can't wait for the stream to end so I can go and watch what happened at Fed Square. I reckon Fed Square right now would be off chops, man. Off chops. That place would, like at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. for a game, and to go up 1-0 like that, you know, and I bet you those wankers went and dressed up as Tunisian fans or whatever as well, and they'd be copping it. Like, truly, like that would be popping off right now, Fed Square. If you're in Melbourne and didn't go to Fed Square, you made a mistake. Ryan Zargo says, I'm assuming there'll be literally like 500 people there, 1,000. There'll be a lot of people there. Malcolm says, Samoan's still driving around waving flags at the windows. Yeah, seen that. So strange. It's like, wow. It's like, guys, come on now. Like, you know, time to move on a little bit. It was great what happened, but now it's like getting a bit old now. Ryan Zarkle says, I'm assuming 4 North American teams will automatically qualify. Why automatically? And one goes through to play Solomon Islands, so maybe Panama or Honduras. Panama and Honduras are a shout. Solomon Islands. New Zealand will qualify, lads, as the Oceania spot. They will qualify. But yeah, there's a heap of teams. There'll be other South American teams that we're not even thinking about as well. There'll be other teams that we're not thinking about. Costa Rica are lucky to have Navas. I would agree. Zach Kemp says that Costa Rica game was very fixed. It was dodgy. Ashraf says, wait for the Indian team, buddy. You will have a new era in soccer. Settle down, Ashraf. Hey, shut up, man. Wait for the Indian team. All right, brother, don't worry. I'll be 96 by the time that you potentially qualify, but what you mean? Get that egotistical, arrogant, bloody muppetry out of my face, you bloody muppet. Man, I would love to see an Indian team in the FIFA World Cup, but bro, you'll get beaten 10-0, mate. Like, come on, man. Like, can you guys imagine India playing in the World Cup? Like I said, love India, bro. Would love you to be there, but you don't want to be there because you'll get crunched, bro. Like, you will get humiliated, and you don't want that, man. You don't want that. Bless up, man. You don't want that. And that ego, don't know what's happening there, bro. Because Italy might make it if they're lucky. Can you imagine they didn't make it even if there's 48 spots? Jeez. See, that's Italy. No, I said Italy. South Africa's another one, Laser. South Africa's another one, maybe. They're not that great still. I says, if Australia draw, can they still make it through? They would need France to beat Denmark. And then we would need to beat Denmark. What about Central African Republic? Shut up, Potato Dragon. Justin Sanders said, I've already seen some videos of flares and stuff. Flares were there in the last one, yeah. Yeah, flares were there for the last one. Fed Square going off. They just showed footage. Yeah, I would have expected so. Norway, I said Norway. Togo, Panama, Bolivia, probably. I said if Australia draw, I read that comment. Lucas says Italy might make 2026. Yeah, only if they're lucky. Christian Volpato can enjoy playing FIFA. Thoughts on Ronaldo penalty goal? Dodgy. Laser says Zambia has actually been really good as of late. Laser says the next World Cup is USA, Canada, Mexico. I know, I'll go to it. I'll be going to it, yeah. Go to it. Nate says India would win the cup through ball tampering. Steve Brown says, I heard that Luxembourg are pushing for a World Cup run. I heard Luxembourg are trying to put their name in for like a World Cup, as in like to be a part of it. Here we go. Let's listen to this one. Ashraf says, just wait, buddy, another 5 years and we'll be right there. At least I have given you something to smile. Love you from India. Nah, good on you, man. You know, look, it's all good fun, all good banter. You know, nothing that anybody could say right now. You could literally tell me anything, and I'm not going to not smile because Australia's at 1-0 in a World Cup game. But I'm telling you right now, brother, from friend to friend, you don't want to be at the World Cup, man, because you will get annihilated. You know, Australia, we are one of the worst teams of the World Cup, and yet we would still put 6 goals past you. I'm pretty certain the last time we played you, we did put 7 past you. Can someone Google that for me? Can someone tell me the last time we played India? I think we won like 7-0 or something like that. Bro. Bro. I says, if Australia draw, can we make... brother, I've read this comment out 3 times now. And I've explained it to you 3 times. Lucas says, Steve Smith might have something to say about that. Later says, could we see Jamaica in the World Cup? Potentially. I don't really know a great deal about Jamaica, to be completely honest with you. I'm not too sure a fantastic amount. All I know right now is that Australia leads 1-0, and if we win this game, we're flying, son. We're flying. Jack Sparks says, if Australia played you, it would look like a cricket score. It's funny because it's kind of true. Isaac says, I know where the World Cup is at next time. Mate, fantastic. Mate, that's unbelievable. I think that's something really cool. It's good that you know that. It's really good that you know that. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be in Timbuktu. It's going to be fantastic. I'll go to it in Timbuktu, yeah. It's in the middle of Timbuktu and the edge of the earth. It's not the end of the earth, but you can see that from there. You know, it's right in between. So, you know, a couple of games here, a couple of games there. And I think they're also going to come back and play a couple of games at the Al Janoub. So. But alrighty, guys, second half's about to start here. Oh, Tunisia's going to make a substitution. Deadlock says, if Australia win, where do we go? We go to second. We go to, unless we win by 3 goals or more. If we win by 3 goals or more, we go above France into first. But if we draw, then we go to still 4th. And then hope France put a score past Denmark. If Qatar can beat the mighty Argentina, why not we? Okay, Ashraf. Qatar did not win a game at this World Cup. That was Saudi Arabia that beat Argentina. And Saudi Arabia would put 10 goals past your team. Like, there is levels, bro. There is levels, right? I get you're passionate about your country. Trust me, I get it. Okay, second half started, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. Let's go. Come on. 45 minutes of nervous, heart-wrenching, buddy. But heart-wrenching 45 minutes. But, brother, again, I get you passionate. I get you love your country. I get you want India to do well, right? There are levels to this. What you're saying to me is like, I'll put it into comparison for you in cricket, because you obviously don't know a great deal about football. And it's not me insulting you, it's just me being honest. In cricket, it's like you're comparing right now, Saudi Arabia would be like Bangladesh, and India would be like, oh, that's a free kick, surely. Free kick, surely. He's shoved us over, sir. Oh my God, the referee just allowed that to go. Are you joking? That's a corner for Tunisia here. And then India, on the other hand, would be Brazil. A team that no one's ever heard of in cricket. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to help you to understand, bro. Lad says, Frankie de Jong to score a hat-trick against Qatar. Love it. Robert says, can you push in soccer? I'm still not used to saying soccer. 1 second here. Tunisia, wax it in. Okay, like, cleared away. Lovely. I hope we don't go defensive here. Free kick to Australia. Let's go. But no, not really. Like, you can't. You can go shoulder to shoulder, but you can't, like, shove. Yeah, right. I was thinking Brazil. Well, it's fair. Jack Troy says, Jack, to protect from accidental head contact. I'm guessing. I don't know. Robert says, what's your cock clock at so I can time the stream? A little to the left, but it is right now 46, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Nate Day says, at this rate, Tunisia could shoot a Socceroo in the knees and escape a yellow card. Mate, they could do that, yeah, absolutely. Caleb says, Horsich playing. Horsich on the bench, man, so apparently he's not completely fit for this game. Apparently he's still not fit. Ooh, that's some pretty average defense here. Again, from Tunisia, they're lucky. Would Australian football be like Netherlands in cricket? Australian football would be like Ireland in cricket, I would say. Like, they're there, and they can be competitive, and they can provide a shock. Look at Netherlands game. Look at... Jeez, they're starting to get some attack possession here, Tunisia. But yeah, like, Ireland, they're not that great, but they're competitive enough that they can get a shock from time to time, but it's not going to happen much. And that's the exact same with Socceroos. Oh, clear it away, please. Oh, this is getting nerve-wracking now. Tunisia really are pushing. A second goal would be beautiful. It really would help out a gigantic amount. This is who you go for the World Cup. Who do you think I'll go for, brother? Antarctica. I go for Antarctica, man. Jerome says, what if Aussies say football for soccer, then what does footy stand for? Well, football and footy is two different things. Footy and football is two different things. Jack Sparks says, no, they are like Jamaica, and they are like Jamaica in the Rugby League World Cup. Don't stand a chance. Jamaica actually didn't look terrible in the World Cup. Caleb Ball says, has Matt Ryan been playing good? He made a good save. Then again, it was also blocked. I do have to put this headset on charge. I do. Jeez, this you really are pushing right now, guys. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. Oh, that's a free kick. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you for actually giving us a call. He's giving us a call, lads. He's giving us a call. Yeah, this referee is really... He's been very fussy in this game, except for the fact that most of the calls have gone Tunisia's way. But at least we got that call. At least we got a call. That's the main thing. Give us one. Just any. Just give us anything, son. We got it, at least. At least. But Horsic is on the bench, which is at least something. But apparently he's not fully fit. I honestly doubt he's going to be fully fit for the rest of the World Cup. Oh, chance here for the Aussies. Riley McGree whacks it back. Oh, whips it in. Oh, headed away. What's the time on the clock? 49:30, 49:31, 49:32, 49:33, 49:34. Girl referees can referee in men's match. They can. Yes. Justin said the ref could make up for it and give us a penalty. It'd be nice. Who takes that penalty at the moment? It's not Aaron Moy, is it? Would it be Mitchell? Would it be Duke? Because normally, obviously, back in the day, it was Cahill or Mila Jednak. Sorry, Mila Jednak was our penalty taker in 2018. I actually don't know who's our penalty taker right now. Free kick Tunisia in there, attacking half. 15 minutes gone. Thumbs up, subscribe. Okay, that's great, Big Papa. Just don't ruin it in the chat, obviously. I'm actually super impressed that no one ruined it. Oh, shut up, referee, you... Let the game play. Oh, bro. Let the game play, referee. It's not even a free kick. What we just saw. Come on, man. So 40 minutes to go here. Damn. Alright, so Tunisia with the free kick. What do you mean that was close? Alright, so free kick here from just outside the edge of the box. Whips it in. Punch it away, Matty Ryan. Good. Good punch, good punch, good punch. And it goes out to the right-hand side too, away from danger. Not straight into danger again, where it can be whacked in. That's a nice ball down the line, and he's offside. Thank God. Thank God that was blocked away early. We tried to counter. I like that we're at least playing somewhat attacking. You know, I like that attacking kind of mind. I almost said, did I always say a swear word? I don't know, maybe. I will do. Wish I could rewind it back to sync with you, but TV won't let me. Yeah, Caleb again, bro. No one gives a shit about the Dolphins right now, mate. We're in a FIFA World Cup and Australia's playing. Honestly, no one gives a shit here right now about the Dolphins, my guy. Talk to me in January. Talk to me another time. Not when my team's in a World Cup match that is a do or die win. Aussies can't get complacent. Oh, no way. No way. We can't. Oh, shit. Tunisia's in the box. Blocked away. Oh, no. Thank God we didn't give away a penalty. Hit it away. Shut up. What's going on? Why are they complaining? What are they trying to complain about? Are they saying handball? I don't know what's happening right now. What's happening right now? They're all complaining. What's happening? I don't understand. How, they just keep... Did they play the ball on? That should be play on. Someone's saying, please stop promoting punching in soccer. They should not use their hands or fist in violence. What are you talking about? I don't even know what that comment's about. Don't let Tunisia back in the game. Oh my God, these Tunisians are diving so hard. Oh, absolutely, man. It's unfortunate though, because they took the advantage. They took the advantage and they missed the shot. It should be a goal kick to us, but they've given them another opportunity. Guarantee if they had put that ball in the back of the net, they would have called that as a goal. Yeah, I don't know what Dream's talking about. Please get away. Good, clear it, clear it. Oh, thank God. I thought Aaron White was about to get a yellow card there for having his foot too high. Their centre-back is out of line, by the way. Their centre-back is off the line, by the way. Counter, 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 counter. Oh, I see. I told you he was off the line, but... Okay, Dream. I know you're very well aware that I'm talking about the goalkeeper. Ooh, that's a free kick. Nah, Jay, I think you're trying to make a joke, like, don't say punch it out, like, don't get into violence, but obviously everyone knows I'm talking about the goalkeeper. Yeah, exactly right. Commentary's right. The reality is that the Tunisia needs to score 2, not just 1. They need to win this game. They can't not win this game, otherwise they're done. Because they've got France next. So, like, Tunisia need to start attacking quite a bit. I don't want to sit back and defend the whole time. But then again, I'm okay to hit on the counter. If Australia can do that, if we know how we want to play, it's different to how we played France. If we know we want to sit on the counter, I'm okay with it. Because Tunisia doesn't have a great attack. Our defense can hold its own. It's not fantastic, but it can hold its own. So, we just need to know exactly what we want to do. Whoever says, goalkeepers do that all the time, though. Lost the ball. I think he's trying to make a joke. I think he thought he was funny. What kind of lunch? Bro, please move on. So, 55 minutes gone here. Jerome says, honestly, big thanks to the channel, man. Really cool to talk about live sport with a closed community. No, I appreciate it, man. Just going to keep getting bigger and better. Yes, cleared away. It's all about, we're... Google Jay. Fair enough, really. Fair enough. Oh, here we go. Counter. Counter. This is going to keep getting bigger and better, man. Next year's a big year because we've got some big things lined up that you guys don't know about yet. Ooh, good tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle. Counter, please. Take a shot if you have to. Take a shot if you want to. Left hand side. Whip it in the box. Whip it in the what? Whip it in. Oh! Close. Very close. Very close. So I know, Joe. I know. Oh, I know. I knew that was coming too. Jack says, "Why is it we bump Tunisia? They get a pen, but it's again, Jack. It's a foul, not a penalty. A lot more serious. A penalty is a one-on-one shot from the dot, right? To make it easier for you to understand, the dot in the middle of the box. A foul is what you're talking about." So Dragon says, "Surprised you didn't flop this then." Ooh, that's gonna be a throw in. Thanks for coming. Good effort from Lecky to set up that play. Lecky's played well today. Lecky's probably been my player of the match so far. I would say Lecky's been my player of the match. Was it Lecky got the assist as well? Who got the assist? Can we say free kick in football? Yeah, free kick. A free kick is from anything outside the box. That is what it is. It's a free kick when it's not in the box. When it's in the box, it's a penalty. No, I get it, Jack. It's not the same shit, but I get the confusion. Oh, get there, don't let it go out. Oh, it was a good effort play there. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the ball. I understand the confusion, but no, it's not the same shit. A penalty is very serious. A penalty is effectively given as you're going to score a goal. Even though Lewandowski, one of the best players of all time, well, one of the best strikers of our generation, our era, has not scored a goal in the World Cup and had a penalty the other day actually against Mexico, and Ochoa saved it. Guillermo Ochoa, who's a legend of the game at World Cups, not on domestic level, but at World Cups, saved this penalty. It's not easy to save a penalty, bro. So that's offside there against Tunisia. Nate says, "I'm telling you, give it 5-10 years and good old Blaze will be a commentator for a major channel, if not on his own channel." You kill it, mate. Appreciate it, man. Always cracking on. Oh, and this is usually the time that we don't really do too much because it's not rugby league. You have to throw in for us. Usually this time is when we don't really have much going on. But I think that I want to get back into the A-League a bit more. I think I want to support Australian football again. I still think Australia will win this match. Why do you say I still think Australia will win this match? Mate, they're up 1-0. I think Australia will win this match. Still is like a negative connotation. Ooh. There's a negative connotation behind I still think Australia will win this match. Goodwin got the assist, I think. Oh, it was a good one as well. Jeez, he had a good World Cup. A goal and an assist in the first two games. Also, I think that last week's goal was our first open play goal since 2014. So, that's another open play goal just then too. For a team that everyone thought was going to be our worst ever World Cup team, we've already done better than we did in our last World Cup. Flag stays down for now. I don't know if he's onside or offside. I think they've said it was onside. Jack says, "Should hear him to the boxing. Big George Rose needs to sign him." I've actually been thinking about potentially emailing No Limit. I know, obviously, I'm a good mate with Clarkey. I know Clarkey knows him. I might see if I can link that up. Big Papa says, "Casual football fan here. Watch a lot of World Cups. Never even dawned on me the difference between a foul and a penalty. I learned something new from you again, Blaze Vinoka." Yeah, there's a big difference. But look, yeah, a lot of people, because a penalty in rugby league is effectively a foul, so a lot of people don't really understand that. Tunisia here, outside the edge of the box, please. Oh no! Okay, Ryan hit it away into our own defence. Nice. This is going to be so nerve-wracking this next 30 minutes. 30 minutes to go here, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. But yeah, Big Papa, everyone always comes out of the... This is not me having a go at you. Everyone always comes out of the woodwork now, and at least you're honest about the fact that you're learning like new shit, because most people will come out and say like, good header away. They try and tell you they know what they're talking about in football at these World Cups. It's like Rugby Union World Cup next year. Everyone will say, "Oh, Wallabies, this and that." And you're like, what? It's like this with Australia. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is the worst thing ever." And I said, I don't think so, because 2018 was one of our worst World Cups I think we've ever had. 2010 wasn't as bad as it was made out to me. It's just because that one loss to Germany that was bad. We lost 4-0. Please kick that away. 2014 wasn't fantastic. I honestly would say that 2014 was... No, 2018 was our worst World Cup, I would say, yeah. I'd say 2018 was our worst World Cup. We've already done better than 2018 right now. 2014, at least we had the Netherlands goal. We were leading 2-1 at one stage, plus that Tim Cahill moment. Spain, we lost 3-0 to after we couldn't get through. Oh, shit. Muppet, get out of my face, that stupid shot, you Muppet. Get out of my face. This is going to be so stressful for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to get good sleep tonight, man. Truly, I'm going to get good sleep tonight. And then we've got the Denmark game. Potato says he's a GOAT AFL commentator. Oh, Brian Taylor, yeah. Master Hornets is Australia. Go, man. Grummy said, I need to walk the dog. It better be 7-0 by the time back. Australia going to bring on Jamie McLaren and Hrustic. Okay, this is big substitutions, man. Jamie McLaren and Hrustic, I love that. That's interesting from Graham Arnold. I was expecting him to bring on defense. McLaren and Aiden Hrustic, that's some big-time substitutions. All right. Walking the dog at 10:24 p.m. Nice. Yeah, Tunisia in the second half have definitely been on top. I would agree with that from the commentary. Commentary is a bit wank, but in the same sense. Steve Brown says, thoughts on the Mark Hunt, Sonny Bill Williams fight? I do have to clearly define those two names. Yeah, I've told you guys I don't think Sonny Bill's a good fighter, and I think he's been running from Gal for a very long time. But I can't really think straight about that fight right now, man. Because, this is a big game for us. Medvedev says, okay, brother, Medvedev, enough of the AFL shit, eh? James Bryan says, this ref is so biased, I can't handle the shit. A lot of free kicks going Tunisia's way, that's for sure. All right, 28 minutes left. I'm going to be looking at that time every second, nearly. Every second. Oh, the ball went away. Look at it, though. If you look at their defense right now, they're really playing two at the back with the wing-backs pushed far up because they need a goal, obviously. They need to score 2 goals. Otherwise, they're out of the World Cup effectively. Actually, no, they are out of the World Cup if they lose this game. So, because... Oh, well, they would need to beat France, and then Denmark straight to be a draw. And France to beat Denmark today. Yeah, they'll be out. Oh, that's it. Excuse me? How is that a free kick? That is not a free kick at all. They're both shoulder to shoulder. Next day, it's obviously you have to keep up the attack in first half. It's the Australian way. Well, we're bringing on Jamie McLaren and Hrustic, so it's not like we're going defensive. So Mitchy Duke, you got to give him a clap, man. You got to give the man a clap. A lot of criticism, me included. He comes on, he bangs a goal, and it's a great goal at that too. A great goal at that too. Potato Dragon says we would have been up 5-0 if it wasn't for the arms. Alright. So McGree comes out as well. Nav's favourite footy clip says, I know some people in my school that only watch the World Cup for Brazil because Neymar. That's it. Well, they're all Muppets, mate. Nate says, where's the mighty come dog? I actually like that substitution. It also shuts people up, including me, if McLaren fails. Because if he's not going to do well... Oh, that's a good steal. That's a free kick. And that should be a yellow card. He stopped us on the attack and play. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, referee. Finally, he gives a yellow card. It's been coming for a long time. Finally, he gives a yellow card. 26 minutes to go. And that's what I was meaning before, guys. For people who don't understand casuals of football, is that's a good play. That's a really red card. Ali Abdi gives away a yellow card there. And it's like, you'll take that. Because it stops an attack and play. So now all the Tunisian players can get behind on defense, and there's no attack there. You have to start from scratch. So you'll take the foul in that situation. A little bit more dodgy when you get into a point where it's the last defender, because then obviously red card could come into play. But it all depends on... Oh my God, please get that ball away. Everyone looks like a better looking Gareth Bale. Mate, Gareth Bale's gone missing in this World Cup for Wales, though. I know he scored a penalty against USA, but that was a gifted penalty because of a stupid goalkeeper. They says bring on the Sea Dog. Gotta love the cum dog. Alright, so Tunisia's going to make a substitution here. How is that not a free kick? He's coming to the back of him, and then the ball's been stolen from another player. This ref is bullshit. He's giving soft-ass bullshit free kicks to Tunisia, but when we're doing the exact same thing, when we're getting the exact same thing, he's just the same play on. If they score here, this is going to be bullshit. If they score here, this is going to be bullshit. No! Blocked away. Blocked away. Blocked away. It's bullshit. The exact same shit's happening with us, but he's not giving any free kicks to us. And then they're getting an attack and bullshit. Oh, look at them all dive in the box. Look at them all dive in the box. Wankers. Wankers. We're going to be seeing this in the next 20 minutes. Wankers, 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 wankers. Get up. Wankers. Look at them all dive in the box, man. Shaq Sparks bring on the wiggle for the last 25. James Paul said this is intense. Oh, it's going to be very intense in the next 25, mate. I'm kind of like... I said to you guys this last week, and I say this all the time to my friends. I never expect in my life... Like, I've come to terms with the fact that I don't ever believe Australia will win the World Cup. But if we ever did that in my life, I'm telling you that would be the craziest moment in the world for Australians ever. Be bigger than anything that they could ever have. That's great defense. It would be the biggest moment ever. Like, I honestly think our country would burn. I think our country would burn because football hooligans are something else, and Australian football hooligans want to be crazy. They're not necessarily crazy, but they want to look crazy and be crazy. I'm telling you, the country would go wild. Obviously, how's the soccer culture in Tunisia? Well, it's their sport. Football is their sport. So Ladouni goes off for Tunisia. Nate says Tunisia falling all over the place over nothing and getting penalties. Absolutely horseshit. Free kicks and fouls, brother. Free kicks and fouls, not penalties. If they got penalties, I would be headbutting a wall right now. 23 minutes to go. Even people who don't even like football like me would go crazy if we won the World Cup. Mate, I'm telling you, that would be the wildest moment in history in our country. 23 minutes left. Oh man, that'd be such a dream if Saudi Arabia could top that group and we could come second. It'd be such a dream. The good thing here, though, guys, is that regardless, Hainsey, parking the bus isn't necessarily the way to go here, especially against Tunisia. We don't need to park the bus against Tunisia, but I understand how nerve-wracking it is. I can't. It's really hard to commentate games like this because, like, how nervous I am. Do my best though. I don't even know what I was referring to now. Oh, I can't remember what I was talking about. Dune says Australian USA do great at football. Oh no, cleared away. Thank you. And offside. Come on. Dune says Australian USA do great at football, especially because it's probably the fourth most followed sport in both countries. I would agree. America, obviously, basketball, American football. Oof, I don't know. I don't agree that's offside. I don't think that was offside by Tunisia. Yeah, basketball, American football, hockey, and baseball. So fifth. You'd say fifth. Basketball, American football, hockey, and baseball. So it'd be fifth. But it's growing. It's absolutely growing. People don't realize this. It's growing very, very fast in America. And they're building towards that 2026 World Cup. I'm not going to lie to you. But Australia, we are very much, we will go between, like, I'm different, but the country will go between different sports depending on the success. Like, they'll always say they're a Socceroos fan, but they will shit on them beforehand. Like, I got really annoyed before this World Cup and during the first stream that, like, no one... Oh, that's a good ball. Free kick. Yellow card. Free... I'm in shock how all the calls are getting given to Tunisia right now. I'm in shock how all the calls are being given to Tunisia. Yeah, speed has been massive for football in the US. I agree, Lucas. Yeah, he really has helped it. Yeah. And that's not even a joke. Like, he really has benefited USA football so much. Big Papa says, always find it interesting when ref blows half and full time that players stopped immediately as opposed to league union. Oh, good steal. Get the ball through. Oh, that's unlucky. That would have been a one-on-one situation too if we got that ball through there. Oh, good defense. Let's go. No chance, population-wise, Australia stands alone in world sports ranking. Oh, absolutely. Population-wise, and the fact that we're competitive in pretty much every sport, we're number one. Remember A-League only started in 2004, so we never really had pro soccer comp. You're right. 20 minutes to go here, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to be sick. That's what I was saying before. I remember what I was saying now. So the good thing about this right now is that a draw is okay for us. We don't want it. We want the win. But the positive thing is, even if we did happen to concede a goal, it's not the end of the world. Malcolm, I'm going to give you advice right now, bro. Not the time to troll. Not the time to troll right this second, brother. But I wouldn't expect you to understand that as a Kiwi. Okay. Ball up. Chance here. Get the ball in, Jamie. Oh my God, that was so close to being game over. Oh, it was inches away from Matty Leckie. Oh, that was 2-0 all over. Holy shit, that was 2-0 all over. That should have been 2-0. It should have been 2-0. That's so unlucky. That ball was just a little bit too far. Yeah, that was the winner right there, absolutely. 19 minutes to go. We remember the C's are so close. That would have been a goal if Leckie had made contact. Oh, man, absolutely. No. Save, buddy Ryan! Go, you good thing! Headed away. Yes, oh, God. Matty Ryan, let's go, save. Strap yourselves in with this last 18 minutes, folks. Oh, Matty Ryan. People says, yes, we're a vid saying participation for football in the US is way above other traditional American sports. Only thing, hold on. Save, Matty. Save. Only thing hampering growth from youth to adults is continuing cost parents are faced with. Yeah, football is a very expensive sport comparatively. So is baseball. Brody Holly says, hi, hello, mate. Oh, that's a good save by Matty Ryan. Dude says, okay, guys, call him much injury time and going for... He was onside, by the way. McLaren was onside. Oh, man, that's outrageously close. That's a great ball from Jamie McLaren. It's unlucky there, like it was just a little bit too in front of him, but you can't blame either of them, really. Oh, that's agonisingly close. I would say... Yeah, 12 minutes or something like that. Like, they'll give as much time as they can. Tunisia's been getting all the calls in this game. 8168 says could have been 2-0. It could have been 2-0. It should have been 2-0 nearly. Okay, this is the last substitution that Tunisia can make. Okay. Because you can only make... you can make 5 substitutions 3 times. And that this is their 3rd time that they've made substitutions. 1.5 time, one about 5-10 minutes ago, and then now. Jerome says it's looking tense each time Aussie try and score. It just hypes Tunisia up. Well, Tunisia need to score 2 goals here, man. Like, they can't just score 1 goal. If they draw, they're out. Like, they're not going to beat France next week. They have to win this game and then rely on a draw between... Oh! Holy far out. That was nearly top right bins from Aaron Moy. Oh my God. That was nearly top right bins from Aaron Moy. Tay Dragon says that would give 10 minutes or something. Bro, I don't know this joke. I don't know, but it's shit. Not true. So we want France to beat Denmark and then we need a draw against them. Yeah, if France beat Denmark, all we would need is a draw if this result says the same. Oh, please. Okay, is that a corner or is that a free kick to them? Okay, it's a throw in. Remember, this is close up to close. Here, heart's pumping. Oh man, it's been 2 minutes. It's felt like 7. It's felt like 10 minutes. It's been literally 2 minutes since I last said 16 minutes ago. Goal kick. Yes. Goal kick. American sports at youth level are subsidised by the respective pro sports groups, MLB and NFL. Yeah. Oh, that little touch there was beautiful. Tunisia complained like a bunch of Muppets, mate. They've been complaining the whole time. They've been getting all the calls too. Like, this is us in a group stage game against Tunisia. Like, can you imagine what we'd be like in a World Cup final? Could you imagine what we'd be like in a World Cup final? This is us in a group stage game against Tunisia. Dylan says, how long does the game have left? There is 15 minutes to go, mate, plus added time, which could be anywhere from 5 minutes to 40 minutes. Because, yeah, Karacic comes off here. It comes on, Degenet comes on here for Karacic. Jack Spicer, Australia had sports set up. If Australia had sports set up like America does at school and college, would be unstoppable. I would agree, absolutely. But we don't have the population. They have 360 million people to our 25 now. Oh, referee, bro. You call that, but you haven't been calling anything of that for Australia. You haven't been calling any of that for Australia, man. You haven't been calling any of that for Australia, man. He's been calling every single soft free kick for Tunisia, but he... Nah, Dylan. Nathaniel Atkinson's not playing. Tree Hugger says, Australia has this, but no room for mistakes. Oh, bro, not in any World Cup game. Be careful falling over in the box like that there, Harry Suter. I did call 1-0 Australia, but I did say that at this point, like Tunisia could push forward, then we could find a way to score the 2-0 to lock it up. We nearly had it just then. We nearly had that 2-0 just then, but I did call 1-0 before the game because Tunisia are normally good defense, but it's just that they haven't been that great defensively today. It's just the game hasn't worked out like that at the moment. They're getting so many calls. Mate, they're getting all the calls. Like, what free kicks are we getting? We're not getting any free kicks unless they're blatantly obvious. Here we go. Australia's got the ball here. Okay, chance here. They've got so many players pushed up there to attack. Now we can counter. Because they're not going to put... shit. Get the ball away. Okay, left-hand side. 13 minutes to go here. Back on the inside. Get the ball back on the middle. Okay, nice ball movement here. Back inside. That's nice. That's nice. Let's try and get a corner here. Or something. That's our ball. Oh, that's good work there from Tunisia, actually, defensively. Oh, good work. Who is that? That was nice. That was nice by Craig Goodwin. He's been good today as well. Well, he's not been absolutely superb, but he's been fine. I've liked it. Especially if he got that assist. See, this is what I said to you guys last week in the France game, guys. When your team is, say, taking time like this, I'm okay with Lecky taking time here. But if it's the other team, I'd be infuriated right now. That's what football, that's what sport does to you. Is that if this right now was Tunisians like holding up the play and it was 0-0 or it was 1-0 Tunisia or something like that and we need to score, I'd be infuriated. But because it's our guy, it's like you love him. You're just like, oh yeah, do it longer. Do it as long as you possibly want, man. I don't care. Dylan says, you sound like me when I'm watching Aussies and UFC, just a bit more quiet. I have to commentate, bro, so it's a bit different. And it's also, you got to remember, it's 11:40 p.m. in Fiji right now. I got my parents asleep. I'm here in Fiji at their place, so, when I'm on the Gold Coast, I don't have to give a shit. And it's like here, they're okay because they know this is a big game. But it's very difficult. There's a very big difference between watching the game and commentating the game whilst watching as well. Hayes is not looking forward to the 10 minutes added on. Oh, bro. Minimum. Especially with the fact that they want Tunisia to score, obviously, because they've been given every call their way today. See what Mariah from Tunisia just did to Lecky? I didn't see it. That's a throw in. Give it to us. Jack Spicer, sounds like any Aussie watching an Aussie team play. I disagree. There is a difference. There's a lot of people who pretend to care. And then there's the people like myself who defend this Socceroos team 24/7. I defend my rugby league teams 24/7. The Wallabies 24/7. I am emotionally invested in all these sports. Because I honestly believe that we have the best country in the world. So I'm very proud of every team that we have. And that includes my teams in domestic league as well. But you've got to remember, with being as emotionally invested as I am, and physically invested... Oh, we had that chance there too. Aaron Moy got on the left-hand side. Whack it to him. Get the ball to Moy. Nice. You've got to remember that commentating as well, with all these nerves, and this just feeling as sick as this is, it's very difficult. Wrong ball there from Moy, in my opinion. Hasn't been too bad of a match, to be honest. No, it's been a good match. But then again, I think for neutrals, maybe not. I think for neutrals, maybe it'd be right. I don't know. I can't think right now. It's very hard to think straight. But just winning a game at the World Cup is an impressive tournament for Australia. It doesn't matter who it is. You've got to remember, we don't usually get too many wins at the World Cup. Please get there, Matty Ryan. Please know what you're doing. Matty Ryan. Okay. So Jones says Australia is the best at sport from success to population ratio. Absolutely. Easy. Not even close. 6 nights how do you blokes win this, bro, please. 10 minutes to go here. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, guys. I don't care how this goes as long as it's a win. I don't care if it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 17-0. I don't give a shit. Just get the win right now. No, he says I couldn't do this live stream. I'll be flying 10 minutes. I do my best not to swear. I do my best. Sometimes it comes out. That's a goal kick. Matt Ryan, soak up as much time as you possibly can. But Tunisia need to score 2 goals. They can't just score 1 goal and draw. It's not possible. It's not possible. Because we have the benefit and advantage of playing Denmark next week, right? They have the disadvantage of playing France. They would need to beat France. It's not happening, right? He's only had 1 defeat under his tenure Claude, I'm considering streaming France versus Denmark. I probably will because it's an important game for Australia. I probably will. I'll see how it goes. I'm going to be so tired after this emotion. I'll be drained. After this because there's 9 minutes to go here. The Titans streams can get some... That's why I don't like streaming Titans games. That's why I go to every... Well, I go to every game because I want to anyway, but... Oh my God, please know what you're doing in future. Do not leave it that chance. It's Harry Suter. It's a corner here for Tunisia. Eight minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. Clear it away. Out to the left-hand side here. 8 minutes left. That's a good ball. Go out for a goal kick. That's a throw-in for us anyway. Take your time. I did say they don't have any attack before the game started. Yeah, send him up and stop for them. Yeah, absolutely, Lucas. They're asking the question about penalty. Shut your dirty mouth. Shut your mouth. Yeah, Harry Suter and Harry Maguire do have similarities. Yeah, thank you. He was actually saying, wait, potentially there could be a penalty. But he said, take the throw, it's okay. That's a free kick. Thank you, referee. Finally, we get a free kick call. Finally. Took him how long? Took him how long to call a free kick? Seven minutes. Okay, we've got Grant Kowal. Please get the ball. Oh, that's a bad touch from them. Come on. Throw in. 7 minutes. We've got substitutions to be made here. Grant Kowal's coming on, which is interesting. Getting a bit of pace into the game. We shouldn't be making the attacking substitutions right now, in my opinion. Every time it hits one of our players, they appeal for a pen. Oh, I know, Matt Leeds. Yeah, the whole time. The whole game, they've been doing that. And the crowd goes up too. 7 minutes left. They throw the ball inside, head it away, and Matt Ryan. That's on target. That's a great shot there. Actually, it went straight towards Matt Ryan, but in the same sense, like that's a great half volley from outside the edge of the box there. At least it goes on target. Like he's actually hit that quite nicely there, Tabby. It's just thankfully it went straight towards Matt Ryan. 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes to go here. Yeah, Matty Ryan's done a decent job. Like that's a very easily savable shot there. Don't get me wrong. And you expect Matt Ryan to save that, but he's been good today. Especially that goal just before, actually, that shot just before. Maybe this is Ryan Smith setting up this match. See, this is what people don't get about football. They're like, 1-0, 0-0. Like, it doesn't, this, it's not exciting. It's boring. It's like, how do you find this boring right now? I think BK is too stressed to watch another Aussie team after this game, especially in the rugby. Okay, please, we've got numbers here. Counter, slow it down. We don't even need to. We don't just... Oh, that's going to be a throw-in. Okay, let's get our subs on. Nobody says it was an awkward take, but he handled it well. Yeah, it was awkward. Bounces like that always are awkward. 5 minutes left here. All right, Keanu Bacchus and Grant Kowal coming on here. I'm back in Mobile for it's Awa Mobile, not Grant Kowal. It's Awa Mobile. So Craig Goodman comes off here, and Lecky. Awa Mobile comes on for Craig Goodwin, and May Lecky comes off here for Keanu Bacchus. People think that since there's only a couple times of scoring play, the game can't be entertaining. I know, it's crazy. I'm actually so nervous. I'm getting a headache. 5 minutes left. If we win this game, I actually may even tear up. I may actually get emotional. 4.5 minutes left. Come on. We've got the ball in the attack, and best form of defense is offense, and we've got the ball right now. Oh, they take the ball away, though. It's all right. No way! No way has that just happened. No way has that just happened. No way has that just happened. Oh, that tackle is the sexiest tackle I've ever seen. Knight that man. Make him our president. Make him our prime minister. That man, Harry Suter, is my dad. I would let him father my children. Sexiest man on the planet. Aaron Moy. Oh, please. End it here. End it here. That is the best tackle that I nearly have ever seen in my life. That could have easily been a red card. That could have easily been a goal. That could have easily been everything. Oh, my God. That's one of the greatest tackles I've ever seen in my life. That is going to be one of the greatest tackles I have nearly ever seen in my life. That's a great tackle again there as well. And that was Harry Suter again. Get the ball, get the ball. Okay, they're out of position. They're out of position. They're out of position now. They're out of position. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. That tackle from Harry Suter is one of the sexiest things you're ever going to see. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick, sir. Suter's been awesome. Yeah, he has 3.5 minutes to go. Oh my God, he's broken inside. He's broken inside. Nah. Blocked away. Get it out. Thank. Shit. Was that Harry Suter again? Oh my God, Harry Suter is my dad. He's just saved us twice in a row in the last minute. He just had 2 massive stops in the last minute. That's right. Suter was out for quite a while with that ACL, wasn't he? In the box, save Matty Ryan. Hold it. Hold the goddamn ball. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Bro, that is honestly, if we had have conceded there because of that play at the back, I would have flipped out. Anxiety's priceless. Sorry, man. It's only going to get worse for the Denmark game if this stays like this. This is how passionate I am. This is what this channel is, though. Like, we're always like this. Not to this extent, but like... I've got a few grey hairs for this one. Holy shit. 2 minutes to go here. Tunisia come again. Here down the right-hand side. Cass. Save Matty Ryan! Come on! The chances are coming about Matty Ryan, and our defense just keeps holding on here. Harry Suter, Matty Ryan, and the boys at the back right now are doing the job. This is what happens in football, Keno. This is what is happening to so many close calls. This is what happens. You know, the team who is losing, they need to score 2 goals or they are out of this World Cup, Tunisia. Tunisia are out of this World Cup if they do not score 2 goals to win this game. Harry Suter is the new cum dog. Oh, bro, that guy has got the biggest head and it's the sexiest head on the planet. A minute and a half to go here, but there's going to be 10. There's going to be like 6 added minutes, or 10 added minutes, or 50 added minutes. I don't know, man. Shit. Get the ball. There's going to be a lot of added minutes because that's how this World Cup's been. Steal the ball. Steal the ball. That's ours. Steal it. Oh, I got the ball away. Damn it. All right, we've got numbers here. We've got numbers on the right hand side. If we get we will probably get one more chance as well. Good steal. Good steal. Get there. Oh, they're going to say that's not a free. They're going to say that's not a free to us. You're kidding. Schwida, whatever his name is. 1 minute to go here before added time of regulation. Shackneil, whatever his name is. They get this ball onto the inside. Take a shot and miss it by a million years, please. Good defense, Moisey. Good defense, Moisey. Go, Mobile. Oh, that's our ball still. And whack it down deep. That's the throw in. Save time. 35 seconds to go here. We're doing so well to hold on here. Oh, God. Lucas, yeah, but you guys be careful about ruining it. I haven't seen it. It's still 20 seconds to go here. So you guys know it's 6, but just wait for me to see. But 6 minutes is actually not as long as I thought it would be. Alright, 90 minutes gone here. Daniel says the blood pressure up. Bro, my blood pressure's been up for the last hour, mate. Like, shit. 6 minutes out of time here, guys. 6 minutes out of time. Please let us win our first World Cup game since 2010. Please let us win our first World Cup game since 2010 and keep us in this shit with a chance. No, you're good, Lucas. Don't worry, man. Five and a half minutes. 5.5 minutes. Oh, Daniel Saab, this has been the longest 45 minutes, let alone this next 6 minutes. Oh, man. Oh, please get there. Please get there. Please get there. That's a free kick to us, if anything. Okay, just whack it away. That should have been a free kick for grabbing back at our shirt, though. Yeah, we haven't had a great run of World Cups in the last 2 World Cups, man. We've been there, but we've lost every game. Well, we haven't lost every game, but we last World Cup 2018 lost 2-1 to France. Unfortunately, last heavily deflected goal in the 90th minute to Paul Pogba. 1-1 with Denmark, and I think we lost to Peru or whatever, 2-0. 2014. Oh, no way. He was about to go for a huge shot there from outside. 4.5 minutes to go here. Header, please get it out, clear it away. Any win means a lot for our country in this sport. Man! Get the ball, get it out, block it away. Holy shit. There's 4 minutes to go here. Good work, Moisey. Just boot it if we have to. Just boot it if you have to. That's our ball. Oh, that's beautiful footwork there from Moisey. Oh, that's it. Over the sideline. Oh, no, shit. That's a handball, is it? Okay, well, that's a yellow card then. Absolutely, 100%. Let's go! Come on, man. James Paul says this will mean so much for our country, and to do it at prime time. Come on, Aussies. Exactly right, man. Exactly right. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. Oh, dude, it's very hard. You just have to cover your eyes. I can barely watch this game. 3.5 minutes left. A goal for Tunisia would screw both these teams. It wouldn't help anyone. Tunisia would still need to score 2 goals. It's that both teams have to win this. Like, it would not help. Like, a draw isn't impossible for us to get through, but it's just like it screws both teams. I'm more stressed than watching Origin. Oh yeah, bro, 100%. Right now, absolutely. Well, this represents our country, man. Like, a bit different to Queensland. I'll get that ball. That's ours. Don't you dare tell me that's a dive. Absolutely, that's a dive. Yeah, 100%. Don't tell me that's a free kick or anything is what I meant to say. Whack it down deep. Oh, we had the ball down deep there. That was the wrong pass. It was a wrong pass. He whips it in. Come on, Matty Ryan. Come on, Matty Ryan. 2.5 minutes, man. We're up 1-0. 2.5 minutes, man. Mate, imagine the feeling of being in Qatar right now with the Australians. They'd be having a ball. 2 minutes left here. Come on, man. Minute 50 to go. Come on. No beers for the boys in Doha. Oh, Jordan, can you imagine being here with no beers? Okay, whack it away. That's ours. They've kicked that ball out. What? Harry Suter and Matty Ryan can find my children. Oh, mate, Harry Suter. I'd be giving him man of the match, man. Matty Ryan could even get man of the match, absolutely. I don't know. Oh, my God. Technical issue. Refresh the page. Oh, my God. As right now, with the last couple of seconds of the game to go, and the stream cuts out a little bit. Time is on our side. Of course, mate. Of course. Please hold on here. Just please hold on here. Not much longer to go, man. Not much longer to go here. Come on, man. There's literally a minute left here. There's literally 1 minute to go. That's all we need to win this game. Please, man. Shit. No. Headed away. Headed away. Please just whack it. I don't give a shit. That's a handball. That's a free kick. It's not okay. He hasn't called shit. Okay, kick it away. Okay, there's 45 seconds to go here. There's 45 seconds to go. Thank God that wasn't in the box. 40 seconds left. Oh, go Mobile. Oh, go Mobile. Go Mobile. Go Mobile. Get that ball in, Mobile. Go Mobile. Go Mobile. Oh, the ball's not great. It's still... Oh, it's okay. It doesn't matter. There's 25 seconds to go here. There's 25 seconds to go. Just hold on. 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 15 seconds. Just hold the ball at the back, Matty Ryan. Just hold the ball at the back. Come on. Call it, referee. Call it, man. Call it, referee. Yes! Yes! Come on, baby! Oh, I'm so happy, man. Yes! Oh, that second half was unbelievable. Oh, man, that means so much to our country. That means so much to our country, our football, everything. Mix, let's all turn down. Oh, man. You know, people said we wouldn't score a goal at this World Cup. They said we wouldn't win a game. Right now, we are tied top of the group. We're still -2 goal difference in France and +3 goal difference. But the fact is that now, if France beat Denmark later on, that means that all we need is a draw against Denmark and we go through to the round of 16. And I just want to remind everyone, if Saudi Arabia can win another game, they're more than likely going to top their group, which means that we get to play a team that we know exactly how to beat. Oh, man. That was such a tense 45 minutes, man. Time for a power nap for the Poland game. I think I'm going to stream the Denmark game. I think I am. I think I need to. That Denmark-France game. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But I definitely will be resting. I'm not going to stream that Poland game. The Poland game starts in an hour. I might. Yeah, I don't know. Saudi playing next, I'm going for them. I might watch it. I don't know. I'm not going to stream that game, but Matt Ryan's superb. Mate, Matt Ryan, Harry Souttar. Harry Souttar, fantastic. That goal from Mitchy Duke. Oh, man. Oh, that was something, man. Like, that was a really, really solid performance from Australia. That was a really, really solid performance by Australia. Decent glitters, let's go. Greg Munson surprised I haven't had a heart attack yet, bro. That was... This is Tunisia. Denmark's going to be even crazier. But we were the better team. Yeah, exactly right, Jay. I would surrender the next 50 Rugby League World Cups to one FIFA World Cup title. I would surrender never winning another Rugby League World Cup again to have one FIFA World Cup. Oh, bro. But with that being said, like, this was Tunisia. Let's be happy with what we have. It's not... beating the best teams in the world, but it's something. It's a win. Our first one since Eddie. First win since 2010. We beat Serbia 2-0. We beat Serbia 2-0 in 2010. We lost 4-0 to Germany, and then we drew 1-1 with Ghana, and then we beat Serbia 2-0. 2006 was we didn't win in 2014 because we took on the Netherlands. That was a group of deaths: Netherlands, Spain, and Chile. And then we nearly beat Netherlands. We did well there. That was the Timmy Cahill goal. And then 2018, oh man. So I'm still coming down from that game. And then 2018 was just, ridiculous as well because we were so close against France and then conceded a last minute deflection goal by Paul Pogba. And then, that second game against Denmark, we drew 1-1 with a much better team. Daniel Lozano just couldn't score a goal to save his life. The assault from Tunisia at the end was wild. Oh, James Paul, that's what happens in football, man. If you like, they're out. Tunisia are gone. Tunisia are out now. Actually, you know what? We're going to go sort this out right now. We're going to go sort this out. We're going to change the standings because we're going to put ourselves second, baby. We're going to put ourselves second. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We'll stick around here for a little bit, talk a bit. Thanks a lot says, no yellow cards for Oz. Wonky Donkey TV says, impressive that from your boys. Some real passion for the jersey on show. Oh, mate, especially after what we saw on the other night against France. Like, that was necessary. It was needed. It was really, really needed. And, it's just good to see, man. It's good to see. Potato Dragon says, come on, Aussie, come on. So I'm just going to get this ladder, the standings. Mevido says that Dookie was the difference, mate. Mitch Duke, that was a great goal. He was very close to getting a goal against. What's it called as well, France, and it would have been 2-0. Like, can you imagine if we had to finish off that game? Can you imagine how good it would be feeling right now if we had got that 2-0 goal, and then we would have been so different. 2 wins from that, Ryan. That I. All right, Daz, mate. Like, I know you're not Daz, mate, but like that's definitely a Daz, mate thing to say. Hold on one second here. I'm just getting this standings up here. Just getting these standings. Claude says, don't get too comfortable in second. Denmark awaits. I will celebrate as much as I possibly can when we have it. As an Australian, we don't expect much in football, man. You know, we don't expect to win games. We don't expect to score goals. You know, we don't expect to do anything. So when we do something, we're going to celebrate it like it's the end of 1999. You know, we're going to celebrate it like it's Y2K. We're going to celebrate like we've just won the World Cup. Like that to us just then is like us winning the World Cup. And I know it's silly for people who are from France, or I know it's silly for people who are from, you know, Germany and Spain and the likes who've won World Cups before. But for us, that result there that puts us into second, which means that now when we play Denmark, all we need is a draw. As long as France beat Denmark. If France beat Denmark, all we need is a draw. If Denmark beat France, then we need to beat Denmark. If Denmark and France draw, then all we need to draw with Denmark. As Australians, it doesn't necessarily. We will celebrate like we've won the World Cup with this, because to us this is something special. It's different to other nations. This is why I say to you guys all the time, I have come to terms with the fact that I believe in my life I don't think I'll ever see us win a World Cup. But if we won a World Cup, it'd be the craziest shit that I've ever seen in my life. Ryan and Zarkle says Suter, Ryan, and Duke all men of the match. I don't know if I'd say Duke was man of the match. I think it was a great goal. It was an absolutely superb goal, especially not even looking at the net. He wasn't even looking at goal. It was a header backwards into the back of the net. But I think he was good. He was definitely fantastic. And I did love when McLaren went on. I thought he actually did help out quite significantly. Mobile didn't get enough time. I thought Moy did what he could. I think Moy was fine. I don't think he was anything spectacular, but I think Moy was fine. We didn't really get any free kicks. The referee was absolutely not on our favour today. The referee was always... Lecky was great, Laser. Yeah, Lecky was incredible, actually. Lecky could be man of the match. I would say we'd have to give it to the defense, though. I think Lecky was top 3. I'd say I'd give 1 point to Lecky, 2 points to maybe... I actually go 2 points, Matty Ryan. I'd go 3 to Harry Suter. I'd have to go Suter. Suter was incredible, man. He stopped so many opportunities. I think I would personally give it to Suter, but I could Lecky. Yeah, he was great. It was just good to see a team performance today. It wasn't something that like it was just one player giving a shit. It was everyone was arguably giving a shit, and that's what's just absolutely fantastic there. So. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy. I look forward to this next game now between France and Denmark. I probably will stream it, to be completely honest with you. So if you guys are up at 3 a.m. New South Wales time, 4 a.m. Fiji time, 5 a.m. New Zealand time, 2 a.m. in Queensland, then I'll be up streaming France versus Denmark. But I'm going to jump off for now. I'm going to kick back for a little bit. I know Cardi was at Fed Square. Yeah, no, I look forward to seeing that vlog if he puts up a vlog and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to jump off. So I appreciate you guys as per usual. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Great win for Australia. And now hopefully, just hopefully, we can go on with this. And we can get France this win later on tonight. And then all we need is a draw against Denmark. And that will be such a massive moment. Because right now, it looks like potentially potentially we could be going up against our Asian rivals in Saudi Arabia, which would be a very, very winnable game to go to the quarterfinals. I just want to throw that out there. If that's getting way too ahead of ourselves, I'm just saying our line to a quarterfinal appearance would be not absurd. It's not absurd. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.